All right, what's good? What's good? Uh, First off, man, let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. On quick. Let me know if y'all can hear a nigga in the chat before I get started. All right, no doubt, no doubt. All right, man. Big salute to the UGC, all my niggas, man. Make sure y'all go to my homepage, go to the channels tab, and subscribe to all of my brothers in the UGC clique. Feel me? They definitely been holding it down while I've been MIA. I've been very busy this week, handling business. I still got some business to handle today. So I sent the link out to my brothers so they can jump on. But I'm gonna have to leave the house shortly, but I'm gonna leave the live stream running and I'm gonna be able to participate while I'm on the road. And then by the time I get back to the crib, I'll probably shut the live stream down. But I'm like, man, let me get this live stream, man, because I've been meaning to touch up on some shit. Cause it's a lot of shit, man, that I ain't been able to get to. But shout out to my nigga Charles D in the chat, Unbiased, Samuel Shaw, and everybody, man, that's gonna be coming in to participate and catch this live stream. Shout out to the ones that's gonna catch the playback. Big salute to the big homie, Bruce Vane. Uh, all my niggas, man, that rock with this UDC movement, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no movement like ours, man. So you can forget about it. Fuck what you think you heard, nigga. UDC is where it's at. Charles D says, family first, black, handle your business. All day. All day. You know what I mean? Had to definitely get the family straight, make put some energy into some stuff that I needed to put my energy into to make some shit happen. And so I apologize. I wanted to make sure that the live streams was kicking off every day, every morning. But I got a different I'm making new plans right now, so I'm gonna get the live streams in when I can. But best believe we gonna be still doing this shit. Yes, sir, all day. So first topic, man, I want to talk about these homecoming fights, man. I want to talk about the homecoming fight curse. Reason being is, in particularly this year, we've seen some homecoming fights not go so well. Okay, even in the past, I think sometimes for these fighters, man, they can be having some success. Matter of fact, some fighters might even fight better going into unfamiliar territory where they're the underdog. There's a lot of fans rooting against them, maybe cussing at them when they walking in, spitting and throwing drinks and whatever else. Shout out to Errol Spence. Errol Spence was able to go into, I believe, Sheffield and stop, Kell Brook in hostile territory. And that's something that's not easy to do. But you know what? Sometimes we can kind of sleep on homecoming fights because that's a lot of pressure. We seen Jared Hurd recently get his ass whooped by Julian J. Rock Williams, who had nothing to lose and everything to gain. A lot of people counted him out. They said that this guy will never be a champion after he got, knocked out by Jamal Charlo. And speaking of Jamal Charlo, he's another reason why I brought this up because he got a homecoming fight. I believe next month against the guy that won the contender. I forget his name, but it's gonna be his first homecoming fight. Shout out to Houston. That's my second home, and I don't know. I've never seen. I think it's gonna be his first fight. In Houston, headlining and all of that stuff. Matter of fact, let me get these other links sent out because I'm gonna hit the road in a second, and I don't want to forget. And I'm not gonna be able to add nobody when I'm on the road unless my niggas add them for me. Um, yeah, I'll let my niggas add them, while I'm on the road if they need to jump on. But anyhow, I got a little bit of time. Shout out to Rasclot in the chat. What's up, homie? Been a minute. What's good with you? But yeah, so Jamal got a fight coming up. He's coming off a very shaky performance against Matt Korobov. And he said he learned a lot from that. Also, too, y'all help me out in the chat. Is Jamal and Jamel beefing right now. I thought I seen a headline. I've been so busy I ain't been able to watch a whole lot of videos, but I thought I seen in a particular interview, I don't know if it was Fight Hype or something, they said that the separation of Jamal and Jamel, like as if they on not on good terms or something like that. Is that true? But anyhow, while I'm waiting for y'all to give me that answer in the chat, uh Jamal is gonna have his homecoming fight. Is this gonna be too much pressure on him? Like to really impress his home crowd and I don't really think too much about this guy, this contender winner guy. I mean, only person I seen him fight, was you know, uh Shane Mosley's son. Shane Mosley's son is hot garbage. That nigga got his ass straight mollywopped in there. I was just like, what the fuck, Shane? Damn, Shane Sr., what are you teaching your son? How to take punches and not get stopped? Like that's all I seen in there. He know how to take a punch and not get stopped, you know. But I think Jamal Charlos, this should be a showcase fight. Like he should go in there and dominate him. Gervonta Davis has got a homecoming fight coming up. What is I ain't even bringing this nigga up, man. Somebody with that much talent, skills, power, speed, and got this, Mayweather backing him. You would think that this guy would be so farther along in his career. I really thought that they was going to push Tank Davis like in the down the path of the pretty boy Floyd. You know what I mean? Like I thought Gervonta Davis was going to be our like the newer pretty boy Floyd, whereas he was fighting any and everybody in and around his weight class, and just light niggas up, light niggas up. And but I'm not seeing that, man. I'm just seeing that he's being uh crucially protected out here. They're not pushing this guy into the big fights. Every time they bring up a big name, we see Big Nose talking about, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's a superstar. And we know how to build a star. Looking ass nigga. Like, I can't stand that nigga Leonard Ellaby or Floyd. None of them niggas, man. They are one of the main reasons why niggas like myself and many niggas in this UGC give niggas like Tank that flame, because they're not. It's like Floyd Mayweather. I think he did it the right way. He fought the hard fights, and when he got to a position to where he can start demanding big paydays and you know, carefully selecting opponents that he wanted, then he started doing that. But it wasn't like he was doing that early in his career, like with less than 20 fights. No, 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 no. I mean, at the stage that Tank is at, Floyd was fucking fighting everybody, man. Stopping dudes. You know what I mean? Like he was a beast. He was a beast around 90 and 20 fights. It wasn't like he was hardly going 12 with guys, and it wasn't like he was being protected. He wanted all the smoke. And see, like that's why I gotta you know, put niggas in their place when they try to talk so much shit about guys that's on the top rank. You can say what you want to say about Bob Arum. I'm not gonna defend Bob Arum and say like this guy is the best promoter, whoop-de-whoop, even though a lot of people feel he is, because you look at the guys that's come up on his stable, but you look at the guys' careers that have come up under top rank. They're legends, Hall of Famers. You can name one guy out there. These guys went from legendary Hall of Fame fighters to promoters. Most of them. Manny Pacquiao is a household name. He's a pay-per-view star. Floyd became a pay-per-view star. De La Hoya became a pay-per-view star / successful promoter. Like, so you can talk as much shit as you want to talk about top rank, but they are fucking they are raising greatness. They are raising great legendary fighters, man. Hall of Fame fighters. I don't see Floyd Mayweather Promotions doing that shit. That garbage ass stable they got, and that's maybe why they trying to protect Tank so much, is because, man, that's all they got left. You got Tabiti over here taking a nap in a ring and shit, and Jillian Loves and trying to be co-main events like this. Mayweather Promotions is the most garbage stable in boxing. Find me a worse stable than that. Maybe there's one out there, but we probably never heard of them. But as far as a stable that has a name, get these niggas, get Mayweather Promotions the fuck out of here. You know, but I don't feel like somebody with the talent and ability of Tank should be protected like he's being protected. Big nose ass Leonard Ellerby, like, oh my god, like, why do you niggas keep putting the fucking camera in his face, goddamn microphone in his face? Jeez, I just want to. Every time I see that shit, I want to just spit a loogie on my phones, just like I'm spitting on him. Like, get this ugly fat nose nigga out of here, bro. Nobody cares about this. Like, who is it? This nigga went from being a chest massager to an advisor and or whatever he is. I don't know what the fuck, you know, the CEO or vice president, whatever he is of Mayweather Promotions. And he got that weird ass energy too. Suspect ass nigga, you know. But anyhow, man, back on track. These homecoming fights, it could kind of be a curse, man. Like I said, we got Tank coming up with a homecoming fight, Jamal coming up with a homecoming fight. Jarrett Hurd just lost in a homecoming fight. You know, um, it just seems like in boxing, it's becoming more pressure to fight at home than it is to fight in maybe the Barclays if you're not from there, or fight in Cali if you're not from there. But it seems like as soon as these guys go home, man, they struggle. They struggle bad. Let's see. I know we got the trolls probably coming in. Let me see, man. They missed us, man. That's why they coming back and shit. You know. Shout out to the trolls, man. I never understood niggas like that, man. Niggas be acting like they hate the UGC or they hate blacks so much, but they love to come through, hit the thumbs down, and say something. But let me see. Who was it that said something? I seen somebody get clapped. Somebody got clapped. Jamal Wright. That sound familiar. That's a troll name, huh? My name is Jamal Wright. You know. Salmon Shaw says he hasn't heard any beef between the brothers, but I don't know. Okay. Charles D says definitely can tell the difference between them personality wise. Yeah, man. You know, be honest with you, I like Jamal. I like Jamal. Um, Now I just keep it 100. I don't think he can fuck with niggas like Canelo, and I don't even know if he can beat Danny Jacobs. I give him a good chance to beat Danny Jacobs, but I just don't know. When you struggle with Matt Korobov, Canelo is light years ahead of Matt Korobov as far as skills, defense, and speed, power. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas got to stop it. That's why I put in the topic is the Charlos overrated? Because I'm like, shout out to my nigga Jalik the leader. He did a live stream yesterday and he was talking about can the Charlos potentially become undisputed and pay-per-view stars? I'm like, nigga, have several seats. Nigga, stop. Like I gotta kick off a live. Goddamn, Jalik is putting up shit like this. Goddamn undisputed and fucking pay-per-view. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. No, sir. Okay. Shout out to my nigga Jalik. But goddamn, no, nigga. No. These niggas, truth be told, the Charlos are not even champions, bruh. Do y'all niggas not realize that? Jamel's not a champ. Okay. Niggas is in their feelings off that shit too. Jamel is not a champ, y'all. Jamal is not a champ. I know you want a nigga say he's an interim, but goddamn it, he's not a real champion yet. Okay. These are the Charlos are former champions. This is not a diss. This is facts. This is called the truth. I know you guys gonna say it's hate, but like y'all, according to y'all, truth is the new hate. When you're telling the truth about a nigga, oh, there go Black and the UDC hating again. The Charlos are former champions, okay? So, push your brakes on the goddamn undisputeds and pay-per-views. How about get a strap first? Y'all niggas is jumping the gun. Some of y'all. Rasclaw says Leonard Ellerby has a crush on them twins. It's pretty obvious that he's gay as fuck. God damn. Man, he got that weird ass energy. All I know is he used to enjoy massaging Floyd's chest muscles and shit. I'm like, I thought he was just a chest massager. I didn't know this nigga was goddamn CEO of Mayweather Promotions and shit. The fuck? I don't even want funny, weird ass energy niggas like that around my camp, nigga. Ain't no funny style ass niggas in the UDC. Ain't happening, homie. You know? That's why I be looking at these fanboys sideways like, y'all niggas love protecting and defending these moist niggas, bro. Moist niggas. I'm guarantee you is probably a troll right now, pissed off. Probably the one that hit the thumbs down because I said something about moist Leonard Ellerby. Like, oh, hell no. I can't stand this nigga black in the UDC. You gonna talk about my nigga Leonard? My nigga Leonard? Leonard? Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Charles D said they had Haney and Teofimo in their gym and they're not signed to TMT. I mean, these niggas, I mean, you know what? That's why the last live stream I did when I talked about the, what's the shit? The Forbes shit, with Floyd not being in the top 100 of the Forbes. Maybe they just can't afford these guys, you know? Some guys might say that, oh, maybe Teofimo and Devin Haney pricing themselves out of the Mayweather promotions. Well, that was great. That's a great decision. Price yourself out of that situation. You see what's going on with them now. A whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Jamal Wright says, unbiased or biased boxing. We slaughtered you already. You ain't been back on our side of the street. Who is our side of the street? I can take a guess. If you're going to say what I think you said, I know you lying. My nigga unbiased ain't losing to nobody on that side of the street. If you think, if you talking about who I think you're talking about, you trolling like a motherfucker. Jamal Wright is, if you look up troll in the dictionary, Jamal Wright will probably be a synonym and shit. Rascal says Mayweather stable is weak. Rascal says Tabiti is a good fighter. Unfortunately, cruiserweight is full of punches and Tabiti can't punch. Hey, well, you know, you can't be up in the higher weight classes and not be able to punch, man. You better, if you can't punch at the heavier weight classes like that, you better have elite defense. I just don't understand how a lot of these fighters coming out of the Mayweather camp and then don't got defense and don't got stamina. Does that make sense? How you gonna be a Mayweather fighter with hardly no defense and your conditioning is trash? What the fuck? Telling you, man. Floyd don't give a shit about his fighters, man. This is the worst promoter probably we didn't seen in a while. Sam Shaw says that Charles C, that's a great point, but notice that Devin and Teofimo got their fathers in their lives to direct them, and Tank doesn't. Good point, man. You know, you know, the fighters that got their dads in their life, man, their careers is a little bit more stable. You know, they can take a loss, but when they got their father in their corner, their father can kind of get them back on the right track. You know, talk that shit for them and shit. You know, Kenny talk that shit for Sean. Angel talk that shit for Danny. Ruben talk that shit for Robert. You like that shit? You know, so you know when you got your dad, it's a little different. Sam Shaw says Jamal's more of the family man. I like that about him. I'm a family man. That's why I fucks with Jamal. I fucks with Jamal. You know, I just keep it real. I just don't think he's an elite fighter, man. I think he has a lot of potential. You know. Hold up, let me see what's good. What's good? Hold on. What it do?
Black, what's good?
What's happening with you, bro?
Good, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Nigga, I didn't send you no motherfucking link. How'd you get on this motherfucking, man?
You sent me one, nigga.
I'm fucking with you. What's happening, Jaleel?
What's good with you, man?
Oh man, it's just here to kick off these live streams, man.
You know what? You got lucky, man. Your boy Harrison got injured. We would have been debating right now because the fight would have been like tomorrow. You got lucky on this one. We're gonna see, man.
Shout out to double talking ass Jaleel. This nigga, he in his feelings because his boy ain't gonna get that WBC strap back. He gotta wait. So this nigga Jamel's a fucking contender. He about to fight Jorge Cota.
Jorge Cota, did you see the press conference? Jorge Cota talking big shit, too. That nigga talking big shit. I think everybody that fight Jamel from down on is gonna talk big shit to get in his head. Everybody gonna do that because everybody like, man, he easily gets mad and shit. You know what I mean?
Man, bro.
Yeah, from now on.
Hey, what if your boy gets stretched by Jorge
Oh
Cota?
my God, that'd be. You said it's
Nigga,
upstairs.
don't duck the LinkedIn.
Woo! I come on, you know me. I ain't. That'd be crazy. I don't see it happen. I see him stopping Coda, but man, I'm gonna watch that shit, man. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
we know, you know. So just to let y'all know, you know, Jalik, double talking at Jalik, he a fanboy of Jamel.
Nah,
Um, he don't want to give Tony Harrison. Shout out to Out TV Boxing Talk. He let it be known, man. Niggas don't want to give Tony Harrison his credit, man. And Jamel is one of them niggas. He's saying this nigga out here thinking he won a Super Bowl and shit, flaunting the strap, the WBC strap. You know, he big mad. You know, Jalik and Jamel big mad that Tony Harrison is enjoying being a champion and shit. You know, what's up, Bias?
I'm biased. What's good?
What's good, y'all?
Man, ready
Shit,
to
man.
set flame to this motherfucker Jalik. He mad that Jamel is a fucking contender, fighting another contender and shit. You know,
Real,
non-champ having ass.
real talk.
Yep.
I hope Hurd don't. Do you see what happened with immediate rematches? Certain styles ain't good for you. Hopefully, Hurd don't take the immediate rematch.
Hey, so you know, I kind of talked about this a little bit before, but you know, just to remind y'all in the chat and even ones catching playback and then y'all on the panel too, Jorge Cota fought the same day. His last fight was the same day as Andy Ruiz, April 20th.
Oh, it was.
So
Oh,
yeah,
we
so
act.
you
Oh,
that's why he talking that shit, man. He like, okay,
oh, okay, yeah.
my nigga Andy Ruiz, another Mexican, just upset Joshua. I'm looking to come in there and upset Jamel, you know, and make
Yeah,
my name off Jamel. So he's
Hey,
active. All his wins
I got
came by knockout. So what if he clipped Jamel? You never know.
man.
and, man. The whole time at the press conference, I thought Jermel was about to cry. Anytime he started talking, he just sound like teary eyed, and he about to start crying and shit. I'm like, damn, man. He didn't. I think he lost his confidence, man. I really do, because
Oh,
Coda, he didn't look scared at all versus in that face off. And Jermel looked like fake aggression. So I don't know.
Mm, I
He
didn't
better
see
be
it, bro.
careful.
I didn't see the face off at all.
mm. Yeah.
But
He was saying.
I seen a little bit of like the like he was trying to say something and they was translating.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what you're saying though. It seemed like his energy is like, man, I'm going in there to try to fuck this nigga Jamel up with his crying
Huge.
press conference crying ass. Go ahead, Julie.
Ruiz, you got to realize, like from a fighter standpoint, they see Ruiz knock off. It's like some David and Goliath shit. They knocked off AJ. They like, man, shit. If I train hard too, that just
Mm-hmm.
gives a whole bunch of underdogs the confidence. So that's why motherfuckers is like, I didn't know that the dude Cancio, who's knocked out Machado for the second time, he was thinking about quitting because he still got a full-time job. He got to go back to his full-time job on Monday. He
Oh yeah, I heard he won yesterday.
yeah, he won again, Black. He knocked his ass out again because you know the first.
Body shot.
Yep, it was like
Hey, did Champ put that on the actual
he
predictions?
forgot, and I forgot to.
Oh, I was like, why did I not see
Yeah,
that on
I
there?
was like, shit. But they,
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. And then the fight before, I don't know if you've seen it, Black. That fight was crazy. I don't even know the dude's name. I think it was
Acosta versus
that
Soto.
fight was
That shit was
crazy.
fire.
That shit was
Yep.
fire. I'm telling
Nah,
you,
I
man.
missed the fights,
The
bro.
zone gonna put the zone ain't joking, yo. They
Mm.
not playing. Maybe because they know they like the underdog right now. They doing it, but man, I'm telling
Because
you,
they putting on competitive fights, man.
woo, this shit was amazing. Now in the last round, I ain't going front. I think they stopped the fight too early. You think so?
Nah, he was getting his ass whooped,
I
bro.
don't know though. But the way he was, first of all, he was hitting dude. He was hitting dude, and then dude
Wait,
countering.
which fight y'all talking about so I can check my damn predictions and shit?
It wasn't on there neither because it was on the undercard.
Oh, okay.
Machado and Cancio.
All
It
right.
wasn't on there, but it should have been. It was some
It,
fly.
it was the co-main event. It was the flyweight, and yeah, man, he was getting hit with some shots, but he was returning fire.
That's what I'm saying.
But
The homeboy, yeah, he right, man. That
the
shit fire.
the rounds before that, though, he was getting peppered and he got dropped.
Mhm.
So
Man. Shout out to all my niggas in the UDC clique, man. We got Jalik and Unbiased. You know what I mean? Like, hey, fuck with that nigga. What's that nigga name in the chat? Trying to talk that dumb shit.
oh
Jamal Wright.
Jamal,
You
Jamal,
battled him. You
yo,
battled him on
you don't
Bias?
Hey, Black, you don't remember Jamal Wright, man? When I debated him and he came on, he admitted he was a casual fan.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
had,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because I started schooling him and he was like, look, I'm a casual. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, he
Yeah. He did
he
say that
admitted
shit.
he was a casual. I'm like, damn, all right.
Shout out to the casuals, man. It's coming back. Show support. Um, goddamn, I want to jump to this other topic, man. Spence versus Porter on pay-per-view. Um, now it's official now because I'm like, let me check box
You know
rec.
how they do, Black. You know how they do, man.
Let me check box rec, man.
It's not
Um,
official yet. It's like they wait so long. I don't understand it. Like I really believe that it's like I think the I don't know, man. He just got to work with a bigger promoter because those are promoter type things, like putting the things together and all the behind the scenes stuff. Because you know that, which I thought was crazy. It's 4 weeks into the Manny fight, right? Keith Thurman is flying to LA to do some face off with Manny. Manny's already in LA, so you breaking camp. That's not cool. With 4 weeks left in camp, yo. That's
wait. Somebody's keeps flying to do a face-off with
yeah. For the
Oh,
you
okay.
on the PBC face off. He's doing it now. He's supposed to do that and then start camp and finish it out. So he's gonna have to break camp, go finish camp, fly all the way back to Las Vegas. That's not good for your camp, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. That's just not a good because he already in Florida. It's like a 5-hour flight. Little things like that make a big difference in your camp. That's why you got to do that shit in the beginning. That's why I don't understand why they be waiting so long and do it so secretive. They should have been done the face off.
Man, they got a month. It's a month away though. You think
Yeah,
that one fucking day is gonna fuck up his
man.
goddamn?
It depends on how his weight is and little shit like that. Your concentration, you get out there, man. I don't think it's a good idea to be breaking camp. Not like that.
This nigga Jamal Wright says Black trying to act like he don't remember me. I had to be reminded, nigga. I don't just fucking keep a goddamn mental Rolodex on trolls, nigga. But when you gonna get a fucking real avatar, nigga? Like, why would I remember a blue avatar? That don't even make sense, fam. You don't remember me? No, I don't remember no goddamn light blue avatar, my nigga. But shout out to you for being here. Ras Claus says Keith Thurman had to finish his performance with El DeBarge. That's why he wasn't available. Yeah, the concert with the DeBarges and shit, huh? So, Jalik and Unbiased, man. With this fight, let's just say it's official. I just checked box rec; it ain't even updated. When I look on Errol Spence box rec, it says Mikey Garcia. You know, that's his last opponent. So, no schedule. You know, no date, no nothing. So, what do you guys? How do you guys see that happening? Being that we know that Sean had been training. He was already training. What was this? Probably his 8th week or something coming
Yeah.
up, or I don't know. But
Mhm.
Sean has been definitely, training, getting himself prepared for Errol Spence. Whereas we didn't know where Errol Spence's head was. People was talking about Errol Spence might go after Canelo. He might face Bud. Now it looks like he's about to take the easy road, like he said he was going to do. So, Errol is not taking a hard road. He's going to take the easy road. So, Easy Road Promotions is in full effect. Who do you guys favoring in this fight? And could this time that Errol Spence let go by, hurt him, or will he be okay?
I honestly believe Spence, in his mind, thinks this is an easy fight for him, but I do think he will train for it. I favor Spence in the fight. However, I could see if Porter won, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm,
Um,
okay. So
event,
what percent, real quick on bias, what percentage are you giving the fight? Like if you had to do
I would
percent.
say 60-40 Earl Spence.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Julie.
um, for eventually, I looked at Jamal Charlos on Instagram. That's where that picture is with
The
Earl.
arrow,
Yeah,
yeah, being
that's
looking
on
like he
his.
190 and shit.
Yeah, and people the caption was capture this, and people in the comments was like, they was just saying how big he was. Bro, people notice shit like that. Eventually, it's gonna catch up to you. I heard he had a great work ethic. I heard it outside, and then I just heard he did, and then I heard ILTBA said he had a great work ethic. But eventually, that comes to get you. I don't care what nobody say. It is gonna eventually get you. But I still pick him to win though. I actually pick him to win by TKO actually, in between 10 and 12.
Oh wow, so you picking Errol by stoppage?
Yeah, if he's
So
I don't,
so
Don't see that happening.
ballooning up. What's up, Charles, my nigga? And
What
Red,
up?
what's up, man? What's up with y'all?
Hey,
Chilling
what
with the
up?
kids, watching them shoot each other with Nerf guns right now.
Oh, okay, homicide. Okay,
Yeah,
homicide. Nerd.
you know.
Hey, so Julie, you saying he gonna win by stoppage,
Mhm.
but despite the extra weight that he put on in between his last fight and this next fight coming up, and um, VADA testing coming up, like you still think he didn't stop Mikey, but he gonna go in there and stop Sean.
And the reason why I say that because one thing about Sean Porter, it's like he's still finding his identity. If he go out there and fight like how he fought Thurman, he can increase his chance. We was talking about this the other day. Now Earl won't stop him unless he goes to Sean Porter's body, but Ugas dropped
Mm,
him, and I think Earl hit harder than Ugas. But
Does he? Does he though?
I believe so. I think he hit a little harder than Ugas. I believe he
mm.
does. And if he go to the body, because does Earl hit harder than Adrian Broner? I would say so. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
come on, man. Okay, does Earl hit hard? Does Earl hit harder than Rocky Martinez? Because Rocky Martinez dropped Mikey.
No, that's a good question though. I'm biased. You on your debate shit. If the bias get
No, hey, I'm not trying to.
at 3 o'clock, you better not lose. Go watch you.
Man, get out of here, man.
That is a good question that you brought up though. I just got
Yeah, Jalik, I'm hearing out here in these YouTube streets, man. You ducking the base now, man.
now niggas trying to make their name off debate, man.
What happened to A side Jalik, man? You A side, you on some. You got Leonard Ellaby in your corner, getting you protected and shit.
Yeah,
He's fine.
crazy,
He's
man.
a star. All that bullshit.
Now I just think he's gonna stop him if he go to the body. Now, Porter's best chances to win is to go to Earl's body because a lot of people say Earl can fight going backwards, but that don't mean you can fight going backwards effectively. Just like Sean Porter can box, but it's not really effective. And one thing about Porter, his accuracy is not too great. So that's why if he had more accuracy, I would increase his chances. So I got like 70-30 in favor of
Damn.
Earl.
Wow. Wow. So I mean, shout out to D Jefferson because he said he actually admitted this. He said that Errol Spence's KOs or TKOs rely on him being able to get to the body. Um, I think Sean Porter knows that if Errol Spence is going to have any chance of possibly stopping him, he got to get to his body. Now Sean, not a lot of people talk about this, but people just usually say Sean is wild and he headbutts and stuff. But Sean is pretty athletic too.
He is.
He ain't just a stationary target. It ain't like he's just gonna sit there and allow you just well off in his body and just all of that.
I
I
agree.
I
think it
think he's
might
more
be
athletic
harder.
than Spence.
Yeah. I kind of gotta agree with that. Like Sean is pretty athletic, and it might be a little bit more difficult to get to his body than most opponents that Arrow has faced,
That's
just
true.
because of his athleticism. So we know Arrow ain't stopping niggas from hitting them upstairs. He got to break you down to the body first, and then once he chop you down, then he can go upstairs and finish you off. But um, I mean, even a fanboy, a huge fan of Errol Spence, let it be known, like his power relies on getting to the body, breaking you down, and then getting a stoppage. But if he can't get to the body, Jalik, do you still think he has a chance of stopping Sean?
No. Only if he goes to the body. But I think he can get. It's just something about Sean Porter when he be boxing. It just doesn't seem effective. It looked decent. He be trying in there, but it just doesn't look effective. You know what I
So
mean? And
he's still using that running back shit.
yeah, it just looks something looks just a little off. It just look a little off. And it's for him to be a shorter guy. Like I said, his arms are. I think his reach is 69. Earl's is 72. So his reach is a little longer than Mikey's. Power wise, I think Mikey got more power too than Sean Porter. But I think
Wow.
What? Mikey, wait, hold on. Mikey Garcia has more power than Sean Porter.
Wow.
I would think so.
I don't know,
What,
man.
but why do you think that?
I mean, based on his knockout percentage.
Yeah, but he's knocking out smaller guys. Sean Porter is.
He dropped Lipinez. When the last time Sean Porter when's the last time Sean Porter dropped somebody or knocked the last time he knocked somebody out was Birdo.
Right, and that's an actual welterweight.
Okay.
He is a real welterweight.
I think Mikey can
It's
stop
just difficult to try to compare Mikey Power to Sean when Sean's been fighting at welterweight
And
pretty much his whole career, and Mikey's been fighting in smaller weight classes.
Would y'all agree that Mikey is a little bit more accurate than Sean Porter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accuracy increases your power. So if you got power, you don't know how to hit nobody. So that's why
that's true. I mean, because Sean does smother his work a lot.
Exactly. So that's why I would give it to Mikey, the slight edge to Mikey on that one.
Well, I would say he's more accurate, but power, I'd say Sean hits harder, but I think Mikey's definitely more accurate.
I think Sean is definitely stronger than Mikey. And it ain't gonna be like it's gonna be a different fight in there because I don't think Errol has fought anybody as strong as Sean or athletic as Sean.
Ugas was stronger than Sean. You ain't see that, man.
Yeah, Errol didn't want to fight that nigga though.
Strong. I know that nigga. I was like, is Earl? I wonder if Earl is stronger than Ugas. I was like,
you heard that, Jamal, right? I know you in the chat, nigga. Errol didn't want to fight Ugas.
What the fuck? This nigga looks strong.
Yeah, he was walking to Sean the whole fight. Sean is used to bully, aggressively coming forward on niggas.
That nigga.
I want to see Spence's ring IQ in this fight. I'm looking for a certain punch because if he don't throw that, when Sean starts charging in, that's gonna tell me his ring IQ isn't as high as people are claiming it is.
Say it one more time, unbiased.
He's gonna throw that punch.
I'm saying I want to see his ring IQ. If he doesn't throw a certain punch when Sean starts charging in, then I'm gonna know his ring IQ isn't as high as people claim.
Got you. You're gonna try to see what punch he used to neutralize that his aggressive presence coming forward and stuff. Talking about from Sean.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I think that's the wrong fight. He ain't gonna win on the outside, and him trying to jump on the inside. That's just
so Charles. What percentage? What chances do you give Sean in this fight? I mean, you got to look at everything. Sean has been training a lot longer than Errol. We know that for a fact. Errol, it took a lot of time off, man. Do you think that trying to get all the extra weight off and kind of starting training camp late and maybe coming in there thinking automatically he's going to win could kind of like work against him in this fight and give Sean more of an advantage coming in, being that he ain't got, I mean, I agree with Unbiased what he said in the last live stream. It's kind of like he don't have nothing to lose because everybody's already expecting him to lose. So he's coming in as an underdog. So Errol, he just been more seem like concerned about being comfortable, securing a side, being on pay-per-view. Sean ain't giving a fuck about none of that. Like, bro, I just want to beat your ass. I know you don't like me. Everybody think I'm gonna lose, so I'm gonna just go in there and try to fuck this dude up. But what's your chances? What chance do you give Sean, given all these factors?
Well, if he coming into the fight thinking all that shit, that's not gonna be a good night for him if he taking Sean lightly. But just on skill set, Spence can make it an easy night. Now I can't doubt his stamina and all that shit because you know what I'm saying. He's never missed weight. He makes it fairly easy from what I see. You know what I mean? Even though he looks strung the fuck out the last time he was on the goddamn scale, but he still he makes weight.
Yeah, I think it was looking like he's just nigga straight up on a goddamn
fiended out.
Yeah, he looked the fiend out. I ain't gonna lie,
but it didn't affect his performance. He outboxed the shit out fucking Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Red Glove. What's up, Red Glove? I ain't heard from Red Glove in a minute.
Red just chilling in the pocket, low key with it. Let me read a few comments real quick.
My bad, Jalik. I was trying to get myself off mute.
What's up, Red?
Hey, what up, Black?
Man, just glad to be back, man. Took a little time off, man. Glad you're back with us. What's your chance? What chances do you give Sean Porter given all these circumstances of the he been training a lot longer than Errol. Errol ballooned up and weighed a lot. Errol probably felt like it's an easy fight because guess what? He called him the easy roll. So when you call somebody the easy roll, you automatically think that's an easy fight. Is Errol underestimating Sean, or should Errol be as confident as he is that he has all the skills and ability to go in there and beat Sean Porter, possibly stop Sean Porter for his first time?
I don't think he's gonna stop Sean Porter. As far as underestimating, he could be. it's interesting that y'all brought up like his power versus Mikey Garcia's power.
Mhm.
I do, I do think that Sean Porter has more power than Mikey Garcia. I think what it is his he has more power than Mikey Garcia, but he doesn't have good punch placement and accuracy. So I think that's the other thing is the punch placement. Um, if you're smothering most of your work, your opponent isn't feeling the power effectively.
Right.
But here's the thing: we are talking about Sean Porter, who really I don't think Sean Porter has a problem like really ballooning up. Um, I do know that he had to cut his hair, and he barely made weight in his last fight. But
Mhm.
I don't think that he. It could be that he's putting on a little bit too much muscle, or that
Mhm.
he is
Too many of them snacks. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah, too many snacks. But he
Yeah.
he could either that or he's outgrowing the division. But I don't think that's the case. There's other guys bigger than him who
I
are
mean,
still
this
able to
nigga
stay in.
made what was that catch weight? 144. He even made 144 one time when he fought AB.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
yeah.
man. Sean is
So
big though. He be making them
but
weights.
I think
Yeah, that's also a good point. Cause Sean, he could easily fight at 154.
I think
Easy.
that could possibly be Errol's downfall, though, is that he's going up against somebody who stays in fight
He
shape.
stays active. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Even if he
it
don't have a fight, I'm sure like I remember like when Keith had the little accident situation. Oh man, I wanted to add this topic too. I may add that tomorrow. I was gonna talk about something
Yeah,
else.
Porter looked like he was still in shape, boy, when he pulled up
Right,
on
but you remember Charles, the nigga he fought on like Facebook Live or some shit. Like
Oh yeah, that's right.
the same date that he was supposed to fight Keith initially, he got another opponent and it was like a sparring match type of deal. He just wanted to stay active. Like so I think Sean is that type of dude. Even if he don't have a fight schedule, he gonna stay sparring, he gonna stay working out, he gonna be stay taking snacks and all that shit. Um, let me see. Uh oh, they talking about Ras Clop. Ras Clop talking that shit in the chat, bro. He talking that cash shit. He says, Jalik, you already got KO like Andrew Tabiti. I'm done with you. I advanced to the finals.
Right,
Um,
I don't battle no more, man.
hey man, I'm be honest with you, man. I think this is gonna be definitely gonna be Earl's toughest fight, man. I think this
I
is gonna be
agree.
Earl's toughest fight. I
well,
don't think this is
it's
gonna be an easy
competitive
fight.
so far.
Um, I could possibly agree with unbiased prediction of 60-40 Earl's way, but Errol ain't never been in there with a guy like Sean, man. And I think Sean, this is his first unification fight. Let's just be honest. He ain't never been in this type of position before. He's already in a good position with the PBC. He's more of like the business type man. Now he dressed stupid in the suits and stuff, looking like I don't
Terrible.
know. Yeah, he dresses. Somebody need to get. He need a what they call it
Terrible.
a stylist or something. He needs somebody that can pick out his suits for him and shit like
Mm-mm.
that. But
That nigga is a lost cause when it comes
I
to
got
dressing.
it.
and then make up his mind. Do you want your shit braided or do you want your shit afroed out? Like make a decision, my nigga. You.
And if
He
you
kind of
struggle to
just
make
trying
it,
to
you might as
find
well cut
himself
all that
still a
off.
little bit. Yeah, he got to make a decision. But at the end of the day, man, like I think Sean is one of them guys. Like he knows how to rise to the occasion, and I don't like the fact that Errol's already acting like he's been there, done that, and he's already more accomplished than all these guys in the welterweight division. And nigga, you not. You are not the most accomplished nigga at welterweight. I also want to talk about this too, y'all. Like pay per view. Like we had to go through all of this delay, this back and forth shit, hearing from the porters about they already signed a contract and all this stuff, just to get to the point that this. It seemed like all of this occurred just to get to the point that Errol Spence wants this to be on pay per view. He feels he's a pay per view fighter. He feels he's matter of fact bigger than Deontay Wilder. He can't do what Deontay Wilder did. Fight on pay per view, then give us a free TV fight, and then go back to pay per view. He feel like no nigga, I'm Errol the True Spence. I'm a pay-per-view fighter now because I fought Mikey, and everybody I fight from here on out, it need to be on pay-per-view. It don't matter if it's a tune-up. I truly feel like that's Errol's mentality. Like, I'm that nigga now. It don't matter
I
if I
wouldn't
fight
be.
Ocampo in a rematch, nigga. It's on
I
pay-per-view.
wouldn't be mad if it was strap season, nigga. Like if you fighting Porter, Crawford, Thurman, I'm not mad at that being pay-per-view. It's a big fight.
You ordering a fight, Charles D?
I'm gonna be
What
honest
against
though,
Porter?
Porter versus Spence. That's not pay
Well,
per
if
view.
I'm not paying pay-per-view, nigga. If it's at
That's
the
what I'm
Boston,
saying.
I will be
I
in
mean,
the building.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's gonna flop. It's gonna flop. That's my opinion because
I'd rather pay
nobody.
my money for a ticket than buy the pay-per-view shit. This is
Right,
right here in Brooklyn.
exactly. And plus, I just don't see people spending money on it because Porter didn't look too good in his last performance. But Ugas is hard to look good against. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I don't really, give him too much slack for that. However, the reason why I say Porter versus Spence is 60-40 because the shit that I see about Spence is when he gets hit, he closes his eyes, and he when people fire on him, he just shells up, and he has to wait until you're done, and then he'll throw something back at you. And you can't do that against Porter. Like he's just gonna keep punching. His stamina is good. It's actually great. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's 60-40 just based on skill sets and the things Sean does bad. But the shit that Spence does bad, I could see Porter capitalizing on. And I could see Bud definitely capitalizing on. The same shit that AJ does when he gets hit and closes his eyes, and I've been saying that's the biggest problem. That's why Andy Ruiz beat his ass. Because he got hit, closed his eyes, and couldn't see the other 4 punches coming. Same shit with Earl Spence. I see Bud hitting him. Bud got crazy hand speed. Bud gonna hit him. He gonna close his eyes, and Bud gonna hit him with another 5 punches. So
Yeah, but the thing with Porter is Porter smothers his work, so he get in close. Them shots ain't landing effectively. He on fire.
right, and that's why I said 60-40 is Spence's favor. That right there. Yep.
One thing that helps Spence, I believe, is the fact that it's unification and he don't have to make weight the next morning. So that stuff makes a difference now. So that way he should be even a little bit more stronger the next day. So I think that favors Spence. That's why I got him stopping Sean Porter.
I don't think that works for him. He got the wait. Is that rule still in effect though? Because he's the IBF champ.
He got the IBF. If it's just the IBF, then you got to weigh in the next morning. But when it's unification and you fight for another belt, then that rule goes out the door where you have to weigh in the next morning.
Oh, all right.
Well, we got the guy.
That's gonna suck if he beats Porter, man, because that's just. It seems like he's low key bullying though, man. He got his old strap, the IBF, and he about to try to take the W. That's damn.
What the fuck is this? Bernard Hopkins on the damn panel? Oh, that's Raz Cloud. What's up, bro?
Raz
What's up, y'all? What's up, Jaleel? Hey, let me.
Yo, you been ducking me for a minute, my nigga. What's up with you, dog?
I'm chilling, man.
Running and shit. You don't do no videos. What's up with
IOTBA, what's good, nigga? You shut it down already at the gym?
A lot of niggas been ducking me now. I let them duck me though.
What's up, Charles D?
Yeah,
what's up, on Bias? What's up, Red?
Yeah, IOTBA was just.
Okay, let me add him.
He was just at the gym, at the boxing gym and shit.
Yeah,
I jumped on to hit the like button real quick and slid back.
Hey, look like the Paulie Malignaggi of UGC.
let me give y'all my take on Porter real quick.
God damn, Jalik. The Paulie Malignaggi of the UGC.
Let me give y'all my breakdown on Porter real quick.
Oh shit.
All right,
let's get it.
Y'all ready? Okay, so here's the deal with Porter. First of all, y'all gotta realize Porter, every fight that he have is a war. Every single fight from Thurman, Garcia. Danny Garcia, Uga, even with Adrian Broner, it's a war. Every fight that Porter have is a tough fight, right? Mm-hmm. Number 2, he's small. He's a small welterweight. No matter what we say, he is small welterweight. Number 3,
hold on. Explain
not
that.
Weight wise, not weight wise, height wise.
He's just a small welterweight. He's short. He got short legs, short arms.
Have you ever been up on Sean Porter face to face?
Sean ain't small.
But don't listen. I'm talking about boxing measurements.
No, I'm just asking you a question, Ross, because I ain't disregarding what you're saying. I'm saying, have you ever been up on them face to face?
No, I haven't. But
I have, bro. And I ain't no small guy, and Sean Porter ain't either. I'm telling you.
No, listen. I'm going back to the same thing they said about Mayweather versus.
Come on, Alien, get it together, Alien.
Let me get it together. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my
Look
point.
at Jalico cheek to cheek smiling.
Let me finish my point.
Shout out to my nigga LTBA on this motherfucker.
Shout out to my nigga Black Horse. Hold on real quick. Shout out to the whole UGC. We run this shit. You know what I'm saying? That way.
So listen. Porter been in all them wars, right? He been in all them wars. So he in his last fight he struggled, and a lot of people thought he lost that fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he on the struggling. Earl Spence is in there with like a worn down version of Porter. Let's be real. Now let's get to Spence real quick. Let's get to Spence real quick. Spence struggled. Hold on, listen. Spence struggled with a lightweight, and he fat as fuck right now. He fat as fuck right now. So that man is gonna be struggling trying to make 147.
Hey, Ross Clark, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I want you to name me the last time you seen Earl Spence come not make 147, or it was a struggle for him to make 147. I just want to ask, when have you seen that?
I just made that point, but all right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I haven't seen it.
I'm asking you a question. What fight in particular?
Let me answer. He didn't, but because when he fired Blu-ray, he looked like
hold up. No. That was a two-part question. Okay, so you talking about Sean Porter. Didn't this motherfucker just have to cut off his braids last time to make weight, nigga?
Yeah.
So you hold on, nigga, stop reaching. Talking about Earl fat, and we all know Earl be a little extra weight, but that nigga ain't never came into the fight to where you question.
IOTBA, I know that you like juggling Earl Spence balls in your hands, but listen, what's gonna happen is Porter gonna go in there and give him that work.
Say, Ross Clark, are you suspect? Because I ain't never heard no man say another man like to juggle another man balls. I don't need that suspect ass shit coming my way.
And I never heard a man say suck his dick 50 times on the chat.
How does that say suck his dick, idiot ass nigga?
MOBC. Anybody can get it.
Hold the fuck up, idiot alien ass nigga. How the fuck am I sucking his dick when I asked you, have you ever seen this nigga come not make weight? Nigga, you sitting up here. Hold up, fam. You sitting up here with these fucking assumptions. You dumbass alien ass nigga. You sitting up here with these fucking assumptions. Talking about Earl Spence overweight and Earl Spence ain't gonna be able to do this and that to Sean Porter. Nigga, get off the fucking gas, my nigga.
Hey, IOTBA, you come on trying to debate me. I was making my point, but since you want to, but I remember seeing the video of you begging Earl Spence, come on, fam. I got love for you, fam.
But see the
love for your fam. Hey, get out of here with that. The MOBC.
The difference is, dumbass nigga.
I got love for you,
hold up. That's what's wrong with silly, stupid, fool ass niggas like you. That's what's wrong with stupid, silly, fool-ass niggas like you. I'm gonna keep it gangster like this. That's just like if this my nigga Black Horseman, because I fuck with that nigga, because he fuck with me. If somebody said some shit about me and it got back to Black Horseman, and Black Horseman got me on his live, and that nigga asking me to shit, if I fuck with that nigga like that, I'm gonna explain myself. But let me ask you this, sucker-ass nigga. Have you ever had a media pass to any event, nigga?
Have I ever been online saying,
No, hold up. You said I was best. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever covered a fucking fight and had a media pass event, nigga?
I ain't never ever begged another fighter and told them that I got love for them.
So hold up, cuz, hold up. Have you ever walked down to the ring, nigga, with a championship fighter, nigga?
Oh my God! Yeah, I have with Muhammad Ali. I worked with Muhammad Ali.
I'm asking you a question, fool ass nigga. See, fool ass niggas like you try to get on here and do that other shit. But say,
you can't fuck with me, IOTBA. You can't fuck with me.
I can't fuck with you, nigga. You a little nigga to me.
As soon as you begged Earl Spence, you lost credit. You begged Earl Spence.
Hey, but hold up. Let me say something. Let me say something.
Let me get this nigga real quick,
but before you rip though, Rasclot, you jumped to something else completely different. We was talking about Errol Spence and Sean Porter. Now you want to bring up something else different.
No, he did. No, UGC.
I've been paying attention.
No, UGC. I was trying to get my point. I was trying to get my point. I
You
was
was
never
getting, you
trying to
was
do
getting
right or
slow.
wrong.
You was kind
You
of.
a fuck nigga. Like
Hold
niggas
on, hold
like you.
on.
If I see a punk ass pussy nigga like you in person, you
Hey,
a nigga who will quickly get slapped, my nigga.
IOTBA, you
I would
like to
slap the
always
shit
talk
out
about
you,
who
fam.
box. IOTBA, you like to always threaten people on who box, who box. I boxed before too. IOTBA, just like you. So what
Okay,
you
but nigga,
saying,
what's
fam?
50
But hold
cents?
on.
What's
Let's
I
50
let's
boxed
wait,
just
cents?
wait.
like
I'm
you.
like,
Let's
yo, hold on, This is going left. Let's
yeah.
This
keep
Wait,
it
shit
let,
limited
went. This
boxing,
shit
bro.
look,
went.
this
listen to
shit
what I'm
went
saying
left
right
as
here.
soon as the nigga.
Hey,
As soon
Hold
as
on,
you
back.
real quick.
started
Let me
talking
get my
about. Hold
shit
on,
out.
What
cause
you talking
It was
about?
a.
Wait, hold
It
on,
was a fork in the
LTV. Hold
road,
on,
and
hold
niggas
on.
went straight
Yeah,
through that shit.
Ross
Red
Clot, man.
spot. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You gotta chill with that, bro. Like you can't
No,
be
but
saying
hold
these
on,
kind
hold
of people
on.
to
He
gargoyle
came
Red
at
stuff.
spot.
me with a
Hold on.
debate.
Real quick.
No,
Let
no,
me
no,
say
no, no,
something,
no,
Red
no.
spot.
He came at me with a
Yeah,
debate. I was trying to
yeah,
make a
Hold
point.
up.
Hold
you
on,
could
Red spot.
debate. Yo, you could debate. That's cool, but don't
We
say. Hold
debating
on,
boxing, but
Hamid.
you
Hold
made
on.
it personal,
No,
Red
but
spot.
no. If
No,
this
no,
That
no.
no,
He
look,
always
hold on,
do
look.
that.
This look, but if this nigga want to score, if we
I'm gonna
want to,
be in Texas in July next year.
okay, I got a gym, nigga.
We can
I got a
spar.
gym
We can
right now. Hold
spar,
on, fam. But the difference between me
and
and
I'm
you,
gonna drop you.
I'm at a gym right now, Wise Club.
We gonna
I just
spar, and I'm gonna
yo,
drop
hold
you.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
Guaranteed.
on,
Okay. All right. So
All
at the end
Let's
of
right.
the
keep it
day,
boxing.
That shit went
Like,
from Porter
yeah,
and Spence
yeah.
come
to
on,
This
man.
shit.
Like, yo,
IOTBA and Rosclot wanting to spar and shit.
I do
So
want to
Red
spar that
spot.
nigga. No, I
You
do want
cool,
to spar him.
I'm a light heavyweight, baby.
I do want to
Rosclot, you
spar him.
cool? Hold on,
Okay,
LTV,
listen. All
Rosclot.
right, all right, yo, Rosclot, land your plane, land your plane
Rasclot,
on the Porter joint.
Rasclot. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You kind of come in. It's kind of like you low key trolling. You came in with the alien head shit, talking sideways. Now you got the pig face thing, talking sideways. Either show your
I thought I was
face or
bugging.
put your
I thought I
avatar
was
on, my
bugging.
nigga. Like,
All right,
No, see,
hold
look,
UGC.
on,
was
look,
let me
bugging.
talk,
Hold
my
on, let me
nigga.
speak. Can
My
I
nigga,
speak?
hold on, Rasclot. Listen, hold on,
Man, y'all
I
ain't
don't
gonna
take,
let me speak.
look,
real
hold on,
quick.
Black. I don't take nothing this nigga saying personal. Like, we could
No,
spar,
I know you're
fam.
not, but he
We
when he
could
Oh
made it
spar. Like,
man.
personal.
I really want to spar this nigga. He said he gonna knock me out. I want to
Nah,
see.
it's cool. Yo, IOTBA, look.
All right,
Why don't you guys just debate? Like, yo, you didn't have to talk about nobody
Yeah,
juggling balls.
you talking
You
about
didn't
yeah,
have to
you
say
took it
none
to a
of that.
whole
Hold on.
different place,
Let me
Rasclot.
respond to
Just
UGC
debate.
real quick. Let me respond to UGC.
okay.
You there?
Respond, my nigga.
All right,
Respond. I mean, I
UGC.
can't get a word out. I sent you the link, but I can't
UGC.
say shit. Go ahead.
UGC. For one, I'm not trolling. Last night I was on Raphael Dawkins, and this is where I was at in my garage. The number two, I was never trying to debate or make any debate about Sean Porter. I was giving my points. That's all it was. Y'all telling
Hey,
me that I went left.
Rasclot,
Y'all
listen.
Hold
telling
Hold
on,
me
on,
I
hold
went
on.
left.
Let me
Anyway,
let me
look.
say something. Let me
hold
say
on. This
something.
nigga's on the panel with like 7 or 8 niggas, and this nigga talking about he giving his
That's why I
opinion.
want to
Like,
respond to that. That's why I
like
want
a nigga ain't gonna say nothing back to him while he giving his opinion.
to
That's pussy
exactly,
shit.
bro. You must not. You got to get used to being on the UDC panel, bro. If you're gonna be up here, niggas is gonna disagree. Niggas gonna challenge you on what your
That's
opinion, and you got to
that's not
deal with
what I'm
that, bro.
saying
That
though.
don't mean
That's
hold
not what
up,
I'm
my nigga.
saying.
Hold
He
up.
didn't let me
Let me
finish
say
my
something.
point.
Let me say something, my nigga. Damn, I sent you the fucking link. I can't say shit. Nigga, if you can't deal with a nigga coming back and saying something to you, you don't need to be up here, fam. You don't need to be
Hold
up
on.
here. You want to
UGC.
take it. Let me
No,
finish.
no.
Let me finish. You don't want niggas to disagree with you, and you want to take it left and say niggas juggling balls and bring up past shit. Like you could have just stuck on, stayed on topic. Sean Porter, Errol Spence, not nothing else. Go ahead, my nigga.
No, look, but look how man look. When he was making his point, I was just asking the nigga a question.
I disagree. I interrupted. Hold up, Hamed, hold up, because I disagree with him too. When he said that Sean Porter was a small welterweight, I interrupted too. I'm like small, and that's when we kind of started going at him. So, hey, look, man, when you start getting pressed based on something you say, nigga, don't get all like what I'm saying, like in your feelings and shit, and try to make it personal, nigga. Just back up what the fuck
All
you
right,
saying.
Yeah,
UGC.
Rasclot,
You ain't got to
UGC.
take it
you
to
gotta
another
I
just make
place.
figured
your
out what
point.
it is.
That's
UGC, I
all.
figured out what it is. Are you listening? UGC.
Bro, man, you got the floor, dog. Go ahead.
Oh, I figured out what it is. I think it's the way IOTB asked me. because I know he got a way of asking. I think that's what it is.
You just took it to another
Nah,
place.
bro,
You didn't
what
have
it
to do
is, you
that,
can't,
bro.
nigga, you talking about I got a way of asking, now you got a way of sensitivity, nigga.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Rascal? I feel like you
I
already had
just
an
told
issue.
y'all what it is.
My nigga, I feel like you already had an issue with IOTBA,
I
and you
don't.
just used that
I don't.
opportunity
No, I fucks with IOTBA. What are you talking
my
about?
nigga. It
No,
don't.
you
All
can't.
right,
You
How can a
can't
nigga
say
say he
that.
like,
fuck
look,
with
Hold on,
somebody?
hold on.
now you
Roscoe.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can't say you fuck with him, but you just sat here and said all that shit about him. Come on, man.
yeah,
Like
bro. You
y'all
don't
could
fuck
have
with
just kept it
IOTBA,
All
bro.
right, all right, all right.
you could have kept it respectable, and y'all
Prime
could have
Yeah, my
just
Minister,
nigga.
debated, just make
when
points. You
someone's
know what I'm saying?
talking,
Look,
let him
listen,
speak.
I
listen,
think y'all
Rascal. I get it.
misunderstood the
Hold
whole
on.
thing.
Listen, let me explain something to you,
Y'all
Rascal.
misunderstood the whole thing.
Rascal, let me
God,
explain
All right, so
something to you. Let me
let
explain
him
something to you.
fire off his point about Spence.
Hold on. Hey,
Who got
somebody, hey, mute real quick, Charles.
who got
Mute real quick.
that's not me. I'm in the crib. Who got the win popping?
Oh,
Someone's got to
okay.
win.
My bad. I thought that was you. My bad, Charles. But
Nah,
let
I'm in
me.
the sticks, but it ain't windy.
Okay, yeah, you good. It's crystal clear over there. Rascal, let me explain something to you, man. We go at each other all the time. We kick off these live streams, but you know one thing that golden rule we have: we respect each other though. It's we keep it on a certain
yeah,
level. And
you
I get
see,
it. Hold on, let me say this. I know you got your MOBC or whatever shit you call it. That's you. But when you coming on somebody else's panel platform, bro, we move a different kind of way than how you move.
okay,
So if you fucking with us, bro, yeah, we gonna go. I'll debate any nigga up here, but I'm not gonna make it personal, bro. I'm
no,
not gonna say,
UGC,
I'm not gonna
you
go
y'all
left.
missing the whole
I'm gonna
fucking
stay on
point.
topic. You just said it was basically how he asked you the question. It don't
Yeah,
fucking matter. He asked you a question related to boxing, my nigga.
I know. It's man,
Juggling a
y'all
nigga's
don't get it.
balls ain't
Y'all
got
don't
shit
get
to
it.
do with
Let's
boxing,
Never
my
draw the
mind.
nigga.
Y'all
line.
don't
Let's
get
draw
it.
the
Never
line.
mind. Y'all don't get it. And I ain't gonna never get my point across because y'all don't get it.
Go
Nigga, we
ahead,
don't
bro.
get it. You ain't listening. Hold up, Black. This how this started right here.
All right,
This how this started.
wait. Hold on,
ITV
TBA.
need to chill, man.
Yo,
See, this is
go
how
ahead.
it
Yo,
started.
yo, Roscoe, go ahead, make your point about the Spencer Porter jump off. Let's just get the fuck off that shit. Misunderstanding, shit happens.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, just go
What I
back to
was
the
saying.
keep it
Let me
boxing.
just say, when someone's making a point, don't cut them off. Because
No,
I
that
think that is quite disrespectful.
We
we
do
do
that shit,
that.
Hamed. That's what we
But
do.
that's
So
the
that's
human
that's what we
element,
do.
fam. You ain't
Yeah,
trying to
we
cut
get
nobody off, Tom, man. We ain't trying to cut people off, but the human element, if a person's saying something, you want to
Oh,
jump in and say
when I
something.
was listening, I thought ITV, you jumped on the guy, man. And I'm
No,
going to
but
be
only
fair.
the no. All right, but look,
Hamed,
no. And look,
listen, bro.
I apologize on my part, whatever, if it feel like I came off wrong, which I know I didn't. Only thing I said, he said Sean Porter is a small guy. And I asked him, I said, have you seen Sean Porter like face to face with him?
Hey,
No,
IOTBA,
no, I
you
get
don't
that.
gotta explain.
He
Hold on,
don't.
Ahmed.
yeah,
I had
IOTBA,
no
you don't
issue with
gotta
what he said.
explain
we all
why you
probably said the
disagree.
same shit when he said that
I said
he was
this.
a
I was
small
the first
welterweight.
one.
I
Already,
said
I
the
was the
same.
first
I
one to
said the
interrupt
same
him
let
on
thing.
me
I
that.
said,
just
"Whoa,
explain.
okay, he's probably smaller size, but he's not smaller weight."
If you
Yeah, right,
disagree, you disagree, and that's it.
right.
You don't. Nobody got to get
But
sensitive or angry.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah,
about
Let me
opinions, bro. So
let
let
me
Roscoe
explain
go
the
ahead,
finish
size.
his.
whoever's
all right,
speaking,
all
let
right,
them
go ahead,
Go
speak.
ahead,
Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Let me explain the size difference. Okay.
Uh huh.
When I said Porter is a small welterweight, do you guys remember who was the bigger man out of Canelo and Floyd Mayweather when they fought? Who was the bigger man? Who was
Canelo,
known as the bigger man?
Canelo, yeah.
Canelo.
Canelo. Okay. Now,
Canelo,
was he really listen?
Canelo.
Canelo was the bigger man by weight. But
Yeah.
when you go by measurements, boxing measurement, shoulder width, arm length, longer legs, longer reach, longer in longer fingers, and whatever the fuck, Floyd Mayweather had that advantage, which is why he was able to out jab him
So
based
Floyd
on
was
the
longer,
size difference.
He was longer
Listen,
than.
I know. Listen, for boxing measurements, weight is reach. Errol Spence has every single advantage over Porter. Not one advantage Porter has in size. Not one.
Okay, I just don't
Spence is
agree
That
that
was
he's a
my
bigger.
small
point.
welterweight.
Spence is
I just
bigger.
Okay,
still don't
so
agree
who
he's
was
a
the
small welterweight.
No, that
bigger
wasn't.
welterweight? Who was the
Spence is
bigger
bigger.
welterweight? Keith Thurman or Sean Porter?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good
If
one.
you're
Maybe.
talking muscles, if you're
I'm asking
talking
you, who was
muscles,
I'm asking you a question. This is a question, fam. I ain't talking about no muscles or nothing. I'm asking you, who was the bigger welterweight? Keith Thurman or Sean Porter?
if I'm gonna say, I would say Thurman was the bigger man.
Man,
That's a
okay, so
damn good
that's
question.
That's a lie.
That's
But
a good
okay.
question. I don't know who bigger.
But look, this is the thing right here. So is you gonna say that? So is you gonna say that same shit?
Porter beat Keith Thurman, by the way.
Hold up. So is you gonna say that same shit when Keith Thurman fight?
What did he just say?
I thought Porter beat Keith Thurman.
Yeah, some people do.
Okay, all right. What you saying on TBA?
I know a lot of people.
No, I'm asking him, is he going, because we making excuses for niggas and how small they is. Floyd was always small compared to a lot of niggas he fight. He still won. Stop making these stop making these built-in excuses already, fam.
Okay, IOTBA. This is where this is where our disagreement came on in, and now I caught it. I'm not making excuses. I'm picking Porter to beat his ass, bro.
Oh, okay. Really? So you are picking Porter. How
break it down.
I did not see that shit coming. I thought he was gonna say Spence. This nigga said,
this crazy to me. A nigga who just said Earl got him by every measurement in the book.
Yeah, it's called boxing talk.
It's called
boxing talk.
Hold on. All right, here we go. Boxing talk shit. Go ahead. All right, so you just broke down how Canelo is the smaller welterweight to Floyd because of the measurements. Floyd got longer fingers, arms, legs, shoulders, and shit like that, right?
I think I know what he's talking about. He's trying to say Mayweather.
Hold on. But the bigger welterweight beat Canelo. So you made that point, right? And then now after all of that, you saying that Errol Spence has all the advantages, every advantage going into the fight. Yeah. Sean Porter's going to win.
I'm picking Porter to win.
Why, sir? The smaller,
break it down.
Go ahead. Come on,
break it down.
Style, based on styles. I think Porter has enough in the tank to beat him 12-round decision.
Okay, I respect that.
Based on style.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But
maybe as well, because Porter does.
No, that's cool. That's his opinion.
Rascal, I do got a question.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Rascal, I do got a question for you. Are you from Cleveland or Akron, Ohio?
Nah, I'm from California, baby.
Hey, but Ross Cloud was saying, some guys can have every advantage in the book, as in size, and still lose to the smaller guy. We could look at Lomachenko. Right now, he's beating guys who are obviously bigger than him, but he's beating them just because of skill. But I don't see that for Porter.
Didn't this nigga just say everybody thought that Porter lost to Ugas the last fight?
Yep.
Yeah,
he said Porter beat Keith, and then Porter lost to Ugas, and Porter's going to beat Errol though.
Yeah, I think so, because I'm not impressed with Errol Spence.
Styles weak fights, if that's what he's trying to say.
Porter does have the better.
That's his opinion.
That's just my opinion.
The only reason why Sean Porter got better competition is because niggas didn't want to fight Earl. Let's keep it a buck.
The only reason why
I agree to that. I agree.
But that stunts your growth as a fighter when you're not fighting good competition. Just saying.
It do.
Yeah, that's the excuse.
ITV, Spence could have fought guys who were better and bigger than Mikey.
Like who?
Crawford. He told Crawford to get a strap.
Bro, stop bringing up Crawford. He on the other side of the street. That's not gonna happen right now.
Oh man, are we gonna do the other side of the street? I gotta disagree.
I gotta disagree with that.
I don't like that. I don't like the other side of the street either, shit, Charles D. But at the end of the day, ain't Charles Crawford with Top Rank and Earl Lynn with PBC?
Let me see. Hold
on. Wait, I got one too. All right, go on.
Gary Russell's not PBC. He's just advised by him.
When he didn't have a belt, none of this used to come up. It used to be he hasn't got a belt. He's not a player welterweight. Why is this coming up now all of a sudden?
Hold on, but that's my thing right here. Why y'all just saying Earl Spence? There's other welterweights out here too. Why y'all just making that the key?
Right, but I gotta say this though.
Keith Thurman got that smoke too when he told that nigga to get a strap. He got a strap and he's ducking him. And so Keith ain't
hold on, wait. Danny doesn't want to fight Crawford. Keith Thurman doesn't want to fight Crawford. Porter has mentioned multiple times he doesn't want to fight Crawford because they're friends. But also the built-in PBC across the street excuse, we got to throw it out the window, because if you look at the article when PBC was about to be sold and you read it, it says that none of those fighters are contractually obligated to fight on Showtime or Fox. They could all fight anywhere. They're free agents.
Yeah, but why? But what? Who they advised by unbiased? Who they
Al
advised by?
Heyman talking, but
Al Heyman, but
No. That's what I'm saying. And look, he's the problem because at the end of the day, remember I told y'all, this ain't about nothing else but Al Heyman because he is a conflict of interest to all of them guys at PBC.
I agree with that. I can agree.
So,
I agree with
so,
that.
You
so,
can't
so
leave
what,
the
I,
guy.
so
Look
what
at
I'm
Danny
saying is,
Jacobs.
I want these dudes to fight each other. What you say about Danny Jacobs? How many?
I'm saying you can't leave the guy if you really want the big fight. Look at
I
Danny
know,
Jacobs. I know it's
look,
fighting different.
I know, but think about it. That was for Danny Jacobs' best interest because guess who had all the middleweights or who had the number one middleweight?
Yeah,
The
I know what
Zone
you're
did.
saying, but even for 1-5 basis, he didn't leave. He didn't leave. What's it called for Matchroom for that Golovkin fight? That was just the one
No,
fight where he crossed over to HBO. Then he came
Yeah,
back and then he signed the deal.
Even Chris Algieri just had a fight on the Zone, and wasn't he with Al Heyman?
Yep.
He's
so
a big
let me
fighter.
say this real quick. So the guys that we see fighting, don't they be like sacrificial lambs and shit?
Al
You know,
TBA, you tripping, man.
no, I'm
Hey, you
asking.
off
No,
the game,
I
man.
ain't making no excuses. Look,
You off
I've
the
No,
seen.
game,
he's right. He's
man.
right.
Nah,
They
he's
are.
got a good point. That's why I laugh.
Don't the guys
He's
we
right,
see
but
fight on the zone? Look at Andy Ruiz. You think they thought Andy Ruiz was gonna be Anthony Joshua? They was just another nigga who was a sacrificial lamb. They threw in the mix, and Anthony Joshua and Matchroom got the surprise of a lifetime.
I don't think that's completely true because if you look at it,
well, in Algieri's case, he wasn't a sacrificial lamb. He actually won his fight quite comfortably.
Yeah, I
My
know.
thing is this. My thing is this. We need to stop with this whole other side of the street talk because really, if this is a champion and that is a champion, then they need to be fighting each other. I don't give a shit who's
What
fighting
the
someone's
fuck
got
is
on
that
background.
noise?
Fox
What the hell is that?
What the
and
hell is that? Somebody
Showtime.
fucking with a stun gun?
I don't know what that is, bro.
But
Hey,
Somebody
hey,
playing with a
UGC.
damn stun gun and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, UGC.
What's up?
Hey, I'm about to go, but before I go, let me just say if I sounded coming off foul, I apologize for that. But
Yeah,
IOTB, the
you
way
ain't
he
never
came,
getting a link again, nigga. This your last time, bro.
the
Go
way,
ahead.
all right,
No, I'm
you,
fucking with you, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
the way IOTB asked questions, I might have took it in a different way. And unbiased, I do fuck with IOTBA. You can't tell me who I fuck with. I watch the dude all the time. I just don't comment. So if there was a misunderstanding, then
You
on
should
my end,
comment
I
sometimes, so
apologize.
you should comment, so you support him and shit. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, I do so. I will support. I will comment. I will support. And IOTB, I hope you know that I do support you. Facts, I do.
All
I
love,
do.
man.
I
All right,
fuck with y'all.
It's all good, Ross Spot, man.
You ain't
It's
gotta.
just
But
it was a hiccup, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
All
good,
yeah.
bro.
man.
It happens.
But this still the MOBC, and it's still my own boxing community, and anybody can get it.
Hold up. Let me ask you this,
All right.
Ross
Okay,
Clark.
Your
well,
Do
analogy.
you got your
anybody
Yeah, I
own
know
anybody
all
can
of
get
that,
Hold
it.
up.
but go ahead.
Ross
My
Clark.
nigga, get rid of
Ross
them
Clark.
goddamn stuffed animals,
Do you
man.
got your own channel? Ross Clark. Do you got
Charles
your own
D,
channel?
you wrong, Charles
He
D.
he do. He
Hey,
got his own
Ross
channel.
Clark.
He got his own channel.
Ross Clark. Do you
What the
got your own
ITB is
channel?
trying to say something.
Huh?
Do you got your own channel?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been making videos a long time ago.
I'm talking about,
Since
but do you got Google Hangout though?
do I got no Google Hangouts, no.
You
Yeah,
on
because I
who
want
on
to.
now?
I
You
want
on
to
it
come. So
right now?
I'm talking about like, do you got it to where you could bring people on like Black?
Nah. I don't do none of
Yeah,
that.
Because his shit is MOBC. It's just him.
Yeah.
That's all he wants.
Look, that's a
But
smart thing. That's great for you
IOTBA,
because
I do
no,
fuck with you. Don't say that I don't.
no, that's no. That's great because I really want to come on your channel and destroy you. Respectfully.
Hey,
All
Bob,
right,
what's that
man.
rematch, dog?
I
That
got
nigga said, I
you.
want to
Black
come on
gotta
your
set
channel and
that shit
destroy you
up.
respectfully.
Because last night you
All
picked
right,
one, but
man.
your analogy was way the fuck off. I'm like, your analogy was off, Vasquez. You gotta get
Hey, man, this
Hey,
the
this nigga.
MOBC. It's my own community, man.
Yeah, you definitely in your own
ITV,
community for sure with that.
ITV,
you
bro.
can invite.
This nigga Jalik was looking sideways like, what the fuck this nigga
That
just
nigga
say?
confused me. I'm like, what?
You got Jalik confused and shit.
Man, y'all cold,
This
man.
nigga Hamed had to jump on and try to help you. No, but I think Fresh Clock. Nah, nigga, he on his own, bro.
No,
He on his
bro,
own.
no,
Ain't nothing you saying
bro.
helping that nigga right now.
The red flag.
Fuck you talking about?
You can't debate him on his
No,
Fuck
channel.
with
Hey, y'all
Last
wrong,
Night.
no,
man.
bro, no,
Hold up, Black.
no,
But hold up, Black.
no,
Hold up,
no.
Black. I said, but to be fair, I heard IOTBA. I mean, Roscoe's making that point.
That shit was getting so bad. That nigga had to jump on and help him. Like, hey man, look,
yeah.
let that be the man.
No, look, no.
I thought.
I man jumped up. No, bro. No.
But Roscoe, let me say
When
here,
I was
wanna
listening,
say
I thought.
something too. Like a few
I
weeks
thought
ago,
both
I
of you
lost
guys
my
were
cool
hot.
on the chat, and they done the same thing to me too. So they not just
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the only thing
Rock,
that
man.
took offense,
They done the same
but
thing to
like,
me, so I had to just learn. You know,
but
I got you.
the only thing that I took offense is like I don't like when grown men say you juggling somebody else balls.
Right.
I take that back.
That was crossing the line right
I
there.
take that back.
Yeah,
I'm giving
That's when
that.
everything went
Hold on,
left.
TBA.
Right
Get
there.
personal.
IOTBA.
Who your favorite fighter was, Clef?
Hold on, IOTBA. I take
Manny
that back. I'm gonna
Pacquiao.
give that one to the LDBC.
What'd you say?
I said I take that back. I'm gonna give that one to the LDBC.
No, let me ask you this: Who is your
Why you
favorite?
bringing them? What?
Who is your favorite fighter?
Today?
Manny
Who is your
Pacquiao.
favorite fighter? Yes, today.
Damn, that's a good one. I'm gonna keep it real. I hope y'all don't screw
Shit.
start
Here
me
we
for
go.
this. I like Lomachenko, man. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Oh, yeah, I
Bro,
like
ain't
God
nothing wrong
damn.
with liking Lomachenko. We ain't like
All
that
right,
over
you
here.
good?
We ain't put if you black, we supposed to just go for you.
I like
But
Lomachenko.
Rasclot, don't be juggling the nigga balls though. You know what I'm saying? But okay.
No, I don't, man.
All right, man. If you do,
Nah,
we'll
So you
be
don't
on
like
your ass
Manny,
with that
so you
shit.
don't like Manny Pacquiao no more. You changed, man.
Oh no, Manny Pacquiao's still top 10 greatest today, no doubt.
Top 10 what?
Eight-time world division champion.
Top 10
8-time
world.
Hold
champion.
up, top 10 what?
Top
8-time
10 welterweight,
champion.
definitely.
No, I'm asking you. You said he a top 10 today. On
He
what?
got
Pound
him
for
in his
pound.
top 5 pound for pound. He got
Pound
him
for
in his
He's
top
in
pound.
his top 10.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Rasclap, nigga. Now you really trolling. This nigga just beat Lucas Matisse and Adrian Broner, and now this nigga say he top 10.
Nah, who
Top
has
10, man.
beaten him though?
Well, you gotta look at who he got some bodies on his record though. You can't front.
No,
But
I'm talking about, we
who
talking
is-
about top 10. He talking about today, like right now.
But
Yeah.
if he's talking about his past
That's
accomplishments, then that's debatable.
Pacquiao is
that's
not in
his-
no top 10 fighter today.
But who has beaten Pacquiao convincingly outside Mayweather? It's not been too many guys that have
Marquez,
Morales.
That was 2012.
Marquez,
That's a while
Morales.
back.
No, I understand what you're saying, Hamed,
That was a
and
bad.
I ain't
That was a bad.
disregarding. I ain't disregarding Manny Pacquiao career, but this nigga said he top 10 today. Stop it. Pacquiao ain't even top 20.
Hey, you know,
Top 10
pound for pound is
you can
subjective.
debate it. It's debatable. Yeah,
No, bro.
I agree.
Okay.
I had him on there as well for a while. Then I took him off.
Hold up, bro. So you telling me Ross
I
Clark
could put
after
him.
that performance against?
I could put him in top 10 today. If we're gonna
Yeah.
compare, if we're gonna compare. No. If we're gonna go wide resume, his resume is impressive.
Whose resume is
He's-
better, Spence or Pacquiao? Even right now, I think
Oh,
he's
stop.
probably.
Come on,
Stop,
bro.
don't
That
do
ain't
that.
even no question. That's
Yo,
silly to
one
ask.
guy's biggest win was
That's
lightweight
kind of
and the
unfair.
poker
Yeah,
face.
But
Yeah,
that's
that's
silly to
unfair.
even
That's
ask
unfair.
on
We're talking
resume.
about a guy who got what almost 70 fights. He got 60-something
But
fights.
I'm
Right?
talking about today. I'm talking about right now.
I think he's over 70.
Hey, UGC.
Yeah.
UGC.
Yeah.
The one time that my reception is good, it went left.
Yep. You need to get back on that.
That is a good point.
Get back on that Boost Mobile wireless, man.
Hold up, Charles
That
D.
is a
You
good
think
point.
Pacquiao top 10 today?
If we going by resumes, I mean, who got
No,
a better?
I'm talking about resume. That ain't even. We can't. If we going by
Yeah,
resume,
you can't
Pacquiao
compare.
killing everybody.
Pacquiao, yeah, he
Yeah, you
destroyed
should go
everybody with
by
resume.
performances. Go by
Oh, by
performances.
performances,
Arguably,
he's
got the best.
he's not in the top 10 if we're going by performances.
I
Nah.
mean, I don't understand Ross Clough and his notion after the way Pacquiao looked against Adrian Broner. This
Well,
nigga
you
had
know,
to.
He
Hold up,
number
the
one is
best?
Usyk. Number one is Usyk.
Usyk,
That's his
bro, you
opinion.
is on
I
something.
don't
That's
You
know.
his.
on something.
Hey man, that's
I'm
his
not mad at
opinion,
that.
dog.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
I'm not mad at that.
you definitely can put him, in the
Then
top.
who's number one?
ITBA,
Please don't say Deontay Wilder.
No,
Come on,
bro.
come
You
on,
got to
bro.
put Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, or Canelo at that number one spot.
That's a good start.
I mean, that's
I can see
okay.
that.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not mad
it's
at that.
subjective.
I,
Subjective.
I'd give it a tie with Crawford and Usyk.
Okay.
If Usyk wins the title at heavyweight or cleans out, then he's
You
definitely.
know what?
Usyk ain't
One thing
done
you can say about Usyk. One thing you can say about Usyk and Crawford, man. Not too many people in this era can say that they've been undisputed.
I know, but look, the difference between Terrence Crawford and Usyk, Terrence Crawford done went up
I
3
gotta go,
divisions.
y'all. Salute, everybody.
All right, man.
All right.
But
Say, Blake.
but the difference between Terrence Crawford and Usyk, Terrence Crawford done went up 3 divisions, y'all.
Yeah, but how many fights has Crawford had as well? I know it's obviously you can't. It's bad to compare it though.
Well,
The one guy
I'll say this.
cruiserweight.
Yeah, I'll say this though.
He
I
hasn't
like
got many
who,
weight classes to move up to.
I like who Usyk fought. That's
Yeah,
what I'll
Usyk's
say. I think
competition has been good.
who he fought
Nice,
was
man.
good to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give him credit. Plus, he was undisputed.
Mexican fight fan, if you
So-
don't go play in traffic with that dumb shit.
Say, what's that little Chinese dude? A Nusi or something? What's his name?
A
Yeah,
Nui.
he just said a new.
Yeah, this dude called him a Lucy. He said a Lucy.
Called that nigga a cigarette.
Usyk, I don't even put. Look, him and how can we put Usyk over him? Like they should be like right there with each other. Like I ain't saying.
To be fair though, look at Anui's competition.
No, yeah,
Nui ain't
nah,
fighting
no,
nobody, man.
I think
I don't think
it's
he ever been.
debatable.
Nah.
Nobody
Nah,
gonna
he
give him
ain't
points.
there.
Nobody gonna give him points for stretching. What's the nigga Donito Donaire? and shit.
Iona. Yeah,
No, he
You better be
what, you're not
careful.
gonna give him. You're not gonna
And
give him
don't
points
never
for being.
and say Black.
No,
That's a great.
I will, but a lot of people is not gonna give him
Say
credit. Gonna
Black.
say, yeah.
Hey, Black, that was excellent point you just made right there. Because one thing about Nonito Donaire right now, he's a world champion.
Mm-hmm.
He is. That'll be a good win, but that's also a
Fuck around
guy who has
catching
been
monsters.
stretched by a lot of people.
Yeah, but nobody's
Well,
gonna give
no,
him like pound for
beaten,
pound
At
points for beating
126,
Donaire
yeah.
though. Nonito Donaire.
Yeah, I think Inui
I-
missed his
I-
chance.
I-
If you beat one sec, if you beat Roman Gonzalez or I know it
No,
was
not Roman.
So Rungvi side.
Nah,
Those
he
guys.
doesn't.
Roman done. He done.
You don't need-
Chocolatito?
Yeah,
Chocolatito is
How man?
what?
How long
I
you
done
been
forgot
watching?
about this nigga, man.
this was before they
Chocolatito.
He's
lost.
still shit. He's still fighting.
This
He
was
still
before they
fighting
lost.
for real?
Yeah,
No,
he's
this
still
was
fighting.
before
Yeah.
they
You
lost.
know, he crazy.
God damn.
Say, who was that beat the confidence out of Chocolatito? I forgot his name.
Rungvi
That
side.
Asian
Rungvi
dude.
side. They're
If
B
he
I'll
side.
say this though.
If he beat the winner of
In
the
a way,
Rungvi side,
Yeah,
in a
Rungasai
way,
was putting
could be
hands on
he
that
could be
dude.
on a pound for pound list for the way that he's beating these guys. He's demolishing them. It's not even
he's definitely
competitive.
pound for pound.
Why
So
y'all think Earl on the pound for pound list? Because it ain't because of his resume.
Nah, it's because
whose list is he on?
he don't
It's
get
the
no
He ain't
same.
in
credit.
my top
Nah, his
5.
resume
Yeah,
is quite
he
He's
good.
not in my
top
top 5.
5.
16
Come
fights.
on, bro.
On
Not for
Come on,
me.
man.
He ain't in my
He
top
ain't,
5.
he's not in my top 5, bro. Not even
Who
Top
are
close.
in
10.
your
I
top
think I
5?
got a top 6.
Earl ain't in my top 5. No,
The top 10,
absolutely
the
not.
top 5? Nah.
Hey, man, look, you got to do better than one belt, one weight class, one top welterweight on your resume. That ain't gonna get it done with
Who
me.
have you guys got higher there? Anui or Spence?
That's why he need this Sean fight. If he beat Sean, nigga, he a unified champion. That's his second
I
top
don't know.
welterweight.
Anui and Spence, they probably on the same level when it comes to pound for pound.
Oh nah, bro, nah.
I
Who?
got Inoue.
You
I got
biased,
Inoue
bro.
over him, man. I got to keep it on.
Ain't no-
This is his third. I think it's his third weight class, and he's beating.
In
But
He
those
he
16
weight
or
went
classes is
15
only like
fights,
2
is it?
pounds. That's
he
different.
went
Then the nigga never.
he went up.
Nah,
Hold on,
you
hold
can't
on,
say
hold on,
that. That's
Jalik.
different.
Hold on,
The weight
Jalik. Hold on,
classes.
Jalik.
That's like
He
2
went
pounds.
up. Hold on, Jalik. He went up in weight and beat a champion who has never been beat. Who hasn't been beaten for 10 years, and
Knocked him out, though.
stopped him in one round. Stopped him
And
in
the
one
other guy
round.
you knocked
Hey,
out
but
as
I'm
well.
biased. Oh, go ahead, man.
I want to.
Rodriguez or
No,
whatever the hell his
people
dad's name
bring
is.
up the weight class, but if any of you guys have tried to cut in weight, the lower you go is harder. So it's not the same. 3 or 4 pounds from 112 to 115 is not
No,
the same.
that make a lot of
112.
difference. Hamed,
Yeah.
ask
Yeah.
Chocolatito do that make a lot of difference.
That's your
Yeah,
scope
that's
to
what
your
I'm
gun.
trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. So 3 weight class, whatever 4 weight class down there,
Is that your gun?
it is accomplished.
It's
Which
like
sounds
saying,
good.
oh, the guys at 140, they're only moving up 7 pounds, so it's not that big of a
That's
difference.
different,
But
man.
see,
It is a difference.
but then the thing, y'all ain't giving Earl no credit for beating Washington, another top pound for.
Who did he
Wait,
beat?
who's the other top 5?
Smaller guy.
Who?
One guy was-
Jerry? Who was pound for pound? Jerry?
Lamont Peterson?
Mikey was a small
Bundu?
dude. Look, good performance.
Hey,
but come on.
today
Yeah.
you tripping today, man. We need to go do some push-ups and drink your coffee. You ain't got it today.
I think Rascal got to him, man.
You got better questions. You need to step.
I
the
mean,
game up, man.
This
you
nigga
could say if you want to,
Jalik want to throw his
Oh
shots now,
shit,
man.
Jalik,
Look,
exactly. And
throwing
I was just
jabs now,
about to
shit.
say, he about to fire on Jalik.
and then he'll say he don't battle. Y'all see what Jalik
He
do?
gonna say I'm on the A
Uh-huh.
side, nigga. I don't debate. I'm the A side, nigga.
Jalik, the nigga to kick you when you down. That's the best time to kick him. Go ahead, Jalik.
But the
This
crazy
nigga,
thing
man.
is, they actually ESPN has Earl number 4 in their pound for pound. I was like, wow. They got
Yeah,
Earl number 4.
I wholeheartedly disagree with that shit.
They got Earl
Yeah,
number
but
4.
you got to understand that the ESPN model, I mean, they had Lomachenko as pound for pound #1 when he beat a 2 weight class below guy as well.
How do
You know
they
what I'm
have
saying? But when Floyd beat Marquez, y'all remember the heat he was getting, right?
He
Saying
caught hella
Marquez
heat
was
for that.
yeah,
He
Yeah.
but
small.
Lomachenko beats Rigo, he's #1 pound for pound. So
But a lot of people are saying Lomachenko's decking it. I agree. I didn't really give both of those guys
why is
credit.
he
I
bad?
actually give
Hey,
Mayweather a lot of
hey,
credit. But looking
Hamid.
back,
Hamid, what's your
yeah.
thoughts on Rigo and that dude he fighting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
Can't wait
fighting
for that.
someone in it tomorrow. Who's he
He's
What's
fighting?
fighting
your
somebody.
thoughts on that? Do you
He's
think
fighting somebody today.
Say, Hamid, do you think Rigo gonna be the same after that confidence? After his
He's
confidence
finished.
got
He's
took from him?
old as well. Some people are saying he's
Nah,
older
he
than
gonna stop
38.
too. He gonna
He might
stop
be like,
too.
yeah, he might beat the guy, but I don't think he get back to where he was. Like before the Lomachenko fight, I remember a lot of LDBC channels were saying this is the guy to knock Lomachenko and expose him. I always thought he's a bit too small. I think they should have fought at 120. What was it? Is it 126 or 126 rather than 130? I don't think the size was the same as Mikey and Spence. I do think that Rigo and Lomachenko is probably only 1 weight class between them. I know Mikey did fight at 140.
I was at the fight. How man? He fucking
Lomachenko started
bigger. I
at
was at the fight.
126 though.
He's way
That's
bigger.
another. Lomachenko was a 126 pounder.
This nigga
Moved up.
Hamed and drink his coffee and shit, man. You alright,
No,
bro?
but
You fine?
how is that? How is that not the same? Spence has never moved from 140. He's always been a welterweight. Now Lomachenko was a 126 pounder.
Rigondeaux fought at 118 pounds in the Amis.
Yeah.
He was always naturally small.
In the professional game, I'm saying Lomachenko. Yeah, he was smaller, but I'm saying the size difference between Mikey and
He was
Spence
small at 122, bro.
He fight almost at his walk around rate. It's
Mikey
different.
started at 126, and
He
Spence
don't
was a
balloon up in
natural
weight though.
147.
Hey, Black.
How is that the same? That's not the same thing.
What's your thoughts on your boy Jamel Charlos saying he the best 154 pounder in the division?
Yeah, cocaine a hell of a drug, my nigga. Hell of a drug, man. Lines only. No, I'm kidding.
Lines
Hey,
only.
man, I'm glad you brought that up. Hey, man, let me ask y'all a question to the panel, man. Do y'all think the Charlos are overrated?
I don't think they overrated. I just think I don't think they overrated. I ain't gonna hate on them like that. I don't think they overrated. I think they at where they supposed to be at.
Well, I'm not saying that these guys can't fight, but I'm talking about overrated. Like say for instance, like we got the most casualest nigga on the panel, Jalik nigga talking about can they possibly be undisputed in pay-per-view? I'm like, how?
But look, the reason why I can't say the big brother Jamal is overrated because
I like
he went
Jamal,
in there.
though, yeah.
He beat the shit out of J Rock, and where J Rock at right now, that win against him.
Against Karabov, though. Come on, man, that was not a good performance. I thought Karabov might have nicked that.
No, I said against J Rock.
Still
he said that too, Hamed, but he's giving J Rock. He's saying he's giving him credit, but he's not overhyping him. So I get it.
So what I'm saying, Hamed, is we got to go back and give Jamal Charlo credit for that victory. Even though Jamal looked bad against Korobov, look how
Southpaw.
There's no round of testing though back then, if you remember, for that fight. So I don't know what to take in stock if he was on something, because for that fight, J-Rock,
here we go.
There's actually evidence. J-Rock wanted testing, and there was actually no testing. I think that they might have done some BS USADA testing, but all right, that was a good win. But if he was on something, then I don't know how to take it, because you guys do say he's Vada or not.
You don't never know, so just give him his credit, man. He won.
No, but there was no Vada
but you know what? I think Jermell probably be overrated because his wins, they real questionable, fam. Like against John Jackson, he won, but John Jackson was whooping his ass. He fought this dude in Charles Headley, who from Dallas, who wasn't fighting nobody, and then he
knocked out Lubin as well.
Yeah, but come on, bro. I ain't taking no credit from him for knocking out Lubin. But that was a lucky fucking punch, man.
This nigga do not like that win.
It's one that lucky punch on
That nigga T-Man does not like that win
dog.
right
It's
there,
not a lucky punch. It landed, dog.
How was it lucky when they?
I thought Vanis edged out the Mel fight, in my opinion. But the Lubin fight, I kind of.
And plus, Lubin was green, dog. Lubin shouldn't have took that fight.
He was green, but so was Mel at that point. They both were green.
Lubin is trash. Come on, is he really even that good?
You said Lubin. What are you talking about?
I don't think Lubin is ever that good.
Crazy. He fighting.
I'm biased. Was that a lucky punch unbiased?
No, it wasn't.
I think it was it was placed well. I can't say it was lucky. I
Hey,
can't. I
Black.
mean, I'm not.
It
Black.
landed. It
Yeah.
wasn't like his
Black.
eyes was closed or some shit.
Yeah.
Black, was that who get hit with punches like that?
Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna be honest
You
with you,
gotta
man.
see it coming
I'm
because
gonna give Jamel credit for that win. I don't think it was lucky.
I'm giving him credit for the win, but that was a lucky punch. I'm sorry, y'all. That was
He
It
still,
was not
he still.
like
man,
that, nigga.
lucky punches happen, dog.
I'm gonna
Hey,
say you
but
like this.
ILTBA,
And
ILTBA,
if that's
Hold
if
on.
that's the case, okay, if that's the case, then Danny Garcia missed the no look left hook. How
That
many
was
of
a
his
lucky
fucking
punch.
punches?
Hey, no, he
You
mastered
know
that
what?
shit,
Hey,
bro.
but look.
He did, yeah.
Hey, but look, we could say that Danny Garcia was a lucky punch. He did close his eyes and catch him. But look, Amir Khan got back up, Charles D, and Danny Garcia finished him.
That's true.
Well, at that
But
point,
But
in
he
your
talking
shit,
about the
but
punch.
ILTBA though, let me say this though. I know Lubin at that time was green, but so was Mel. But I still think that Jermel is still overrated, even though he beat Lubin. I still think he's overrated.
Bro,
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
if him and
Nothing
Lubin fight
changes that.
again, I think if him and Lubin fight
I
again,
would love to see the
Lubin beats
rematch.
him.
Yeah, I'd love to see the
Lubin beats
rematch.
him. And
What is
Lubin
the
will beat
point
him
of that?
decisively.
Ooh,
The best fight at 154 is Lubin and J Rock. Lubin has the best chance to beat J Rock.
What has
Nah,
Lubin
bro,
done though?
Tony,
I don't
there
get
you
it.
Nah.
go. There you go, hating on
No.
Tony Harrison, fam. You just forget about
Man,
that
he
nigga,
didn't
huh?
destroy Tony. Come on, man.
Yes.
Stop. I put money on that. He
Man,
a
say,
top,
you know
man.
what?
Lubin will get
Tony
people voted.
Harrison don't get
Come on,
no
man.
respect,
Come
fam.
on,
He
man.
don't get no respect.
He a stop
man,
here.
talk your shit, bro.
Come on, man.
Tony Harrison don't get no
Come on,
respect.
man.
Like,
Everybody
would
know
you
that.
look? This the thing right here. I ain't gonna name the nigga name, but the nigga did a video because he came out and said Tank Davis was saying something about Deontay Wilder. They calling him Lil Tank and getting on him for saying this and that. Now hold up. Then Jermell Cholo coming out, keep talking about this dude faking an injury. Nigga done had surgery. We see all this shit. And what are these niggas at with these videos coming out defending Tony Harrison, fam? Tony Harrison don't get no love, fam. No love.
Yeah, his popularity is not as big, but I like him as a person.
I'm gonna say this though. Both brothers, I don't see both brothers becoming undisputed or unified at neither division. To be honest with you, I don't
But
see.
you
I
said
don't see Mel. I don't see Mel beating J Rock. I don't see him beating Tony Harrison in the rematch. I
hey,
don't see. I definitely don't see Jamal beating no damn Canelo.
I'm biased.
I don't see that shit.
I'm biased. Explain how you said
Hey,
Jamal.
man, they damn Charlos not even champions, bro.
Hey,
Like
and
y'all
Black,
niggas gotta understand.
say
Yeah.
Black. This nigga Jalik gonna ask me on his live the other day on Keep That Same Energy Boxing. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that. Jalik the leader. He gonna sit up here and tell. He gonna sit up here and tell me, talking about, what do you think? How would it go with Canelo versus Jamal Charlo? I say, well, I think I think Canelo will win 11 rounds, maybe 12 rounds.
Casual statement, dog. Explain yourself how you said that's a tune-up for Canelo. Like tune-up.
That shit is a tune-up. Jamal Charlo. You keep going on about. Hold on. You keep going on about Jamal Charlo's jab, right? You keep
Am
saying
I
his
reaching,
jab is
Black?
so good. You keep saying.
Hey,
Hold
say
on.
it again, bro.
Am I reaching when I say I don't think Jamel Charlo, he'd be lucky if he win one round against Canelo?
That's trolling right there, dog.
Nah, I don't think it's trolling, man. I remember when you said that shit. I don't think it's trolling. Jamal can't fuck with Canelo, bro. I don't nothing.
Bro, Jalik think.
What's up,
Jalik think.
baby?
If I had time, I would have went up there and decapitated that nigga on that topic right there, man.
Yeah,
Like,
because Jalik thinks they could beat. Hold on, ILTBA, mute real quick.
What's your weight is right now?
LTBA, mute real quick.
Oh, my bad.
But look, my point is, listen, Jamal, you keep saying his jab is good. Triple G's jab is better, fam. You could say it's not, but it's more proven. We've seen Triple G knock people down with the jab. All right, and so we've seen it with Jamal. We've seen Jamal do that too, right?
He not a counter puncher.
Yeah,
Triple G could counter
punch.
Triple G could counter punch. He could counter punch. He caught Canelo with the uppercut in the second fight. That was a counter.
He's not.
He's a silver medalist.
Look, man.
He is a silver. Listen, no, you
Jalik.
gotta put some respect on Triple G's name. He's a silver.
Jalik, this is what you gotta understand, man. Like, it's good. It's okay to be a fan of certain fighters, man. Like, but sometimes you got to put your fanboy shit to the side and just look at the fight itself. Let's see, them two guys is in the ring together, man. Who got better hand speed, Canelo or Jamal? Who got better defense, Canelo or Jamal? Who got better head movement, Canelo or Jamal?
I
Who
picked
is
Canelo to win, but
who has better footwork? Like, you got to look at what they do. Who does the most good, and who does the worst? Like,
so let me
nigga,
ask
like.
you this.
But Jalik will respond to that and say athleticism. You listen,
Come on,
no,
dog.
fam. No, that's not going to get it done. You could have
Let me
all the
ask
athleticism in the world. If your skill sets ain't there, you are not a
Let me ask you
Deontay
this. Y'all
Wilder.
think Porter is a
Hold
better?
on, you're
You
not a
think
Deontay Wilder where you can not have fundamentals, throw it to the side because you got power to back it up
you
and
think
just be
Porter is
athletic.
better than Jamal Charlo? And do you think Porter had a better chance? Who has a better chance to beat Earl, Porter or Charlo with Canelo? You think Porter has a better chance to
Porter
beat
has a better chance to beat Spence than fucking Jamal beating Canelo. Nigga, stop.
Easy all day. Easy
Stop. That's
question.
not even.
I don't agree
Yeah,
with that
that's an
one.
easy question to
I don't agree
answer.
with
I
that
ain't
one.
got to think
Oh
about that.
man, Jamal ain't fighting
So you
nobody.
think
Jamal fighting
Porter,
Jamal
Look,
fighting a
Jalik,
contender.
be for real, Jalik. What have you? What performance are you going off of?
I'm just
Or
going by
what
the
is it
style
about Jamal that makes you think he can fuck with
because
Canelo Alvarez?
he's size. He's a big guy. He can take a shot, and he's a good counter puncher, and he has a nice jab. And not only that, he doesn't look at the last fight. He was like kind of losing a fight, and then at the end he finished strong. That shows a lot.
Kinda losing the fight. He lost that fight. Ain't no kinda. He
That shows
lost
a
it.
lot. Like he didn't give up and be like, "Well, he tried to finish this."
No. It shows low.
He was
It
a
shows
southpaw.
low ring IQ,
He
fam.
has
It shows
problems with
low ring
southpaw,
IQ.
but against
It
right-handed
shows low
guys,
ring IQ.
he's stopping them.
And then Jalik, look at the competition that they both fought. You can't tell me that Charlo got a bet. You can't tell me that Charlo has fought better competition than Canelo.
I'm not
So
talking.
you're talking.
I'm talking about Porter.
So you're talking about you
I
know
picked Canelo to win. What I'm
what
trying to tell you is he has a chance. Y'all act like he don't have no like Canelo just gonna go in there and just knock him out. Like to say
No, we didn't say
one
that.
round,
They said they didn't even say that, but they talked about the rounds. He said he gonna give him one round, maybe one.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You better pray.
I would make.
You better pray. You better pray. Jamal has a triple G chin because that shit gonna get tested. You better pray he could. You better pray he could take all the shots. All the shots that you talking about. You better pray he'd be able to take
He
them.
gonna take a lot of them, fam.
Canelo better be able to take his punches too. I mean, he ain't gonna.
Who you think hit harder? Who do you think hit harder, Triple G or Jamal Charlo?
But that it doesn't mean
Triple G would walk through.
Who's faster?
Triple G would walk. Hold on. Triple G would stop J Rock at 160. Don't tell me he wouldn't. He would.
Yeah, he'll stop
Who's
J-Rock.
faster, Jamal
Okay.
Charlo or
Triple G would stop everybody on Jamal Charlo's resume.
Charlo.
That's true.
Triple G faster than
Like, let's
Charlo.
be real.
He's not faster
Like,
than Charlo.
it don't matter. It don't matter because guess what?
Because if you
Triple
can
G
hit
is
with a
going
shot
to
that's faster, you have a chance to go down.
Man.
So you can't compare the two. It does matter.
Wait. You said Jamal.
Okay. Who punches faster, Danny Jacobs or Charlo?
I gotta go, Danny Jacobs.
Danny Jacobs, right? And look what the fuck Canelo did to him. All the head movement. He couldn't touch him.
That's true, bro. And he can switch.
If he can hit 12 rounds to one and dominate like that, I would make him. If he do that right there, that's impressive because I would put him on number one.
That keep if Jamal get in there and get dominated or get stopped, that keep the same energy boxing shit is out. He gonna shut that shit all the way down. Watch, because that energy gonna be way different after that. Ain't gonna be no same energy after that fucking loss. Shout out to Jalik though, man. Believing in this boy. So actually, you know, Jalik is answering the question. He don't believe the Charlos are overrated. He feel like these niggas
I don't
will.
think they're overrated.
So you actually think they could become undisputed?
Not
hell no.
Jamal Chan, he had a puncher's chance against J-Rock. But Jamal has a higher chance though if he keep improving because he got to realize homeboy be 29. He keep fighting and fighting. He has a lot of fights, even though Earl Spence is older than Canelo. He's had a lot of fights, y'all. I mean, he's not a robot. So eventually, he's
he got defense. He all right.
Let Jamal fight Dervinchenko, and let's see where he's really at. Like you fighting an old Korobov, and he beat you, and you want to fight Canelo? Like, bro, what?
That's a good measuring
Kor-
stick. Fight Derevchenko, man. Hell yeah.
So you don't
Korobov.
think you,
Look at Korobov's movement. He is old and
let me
he's
ask you
still
this.
making. Man, get out of here with that.
So y'all rather see Triple G Part 3 instead of Charlo next? Like, and he
No,
the interim
I
champion.
want to see I want to see Canelo versus Andrade and
Right.
Charlo versus an actual opponent. Like, what the fuck? Who is he
Charlo
fighting?
versus
Like,
Triple G and Andre versus
uh,
Canelo, and the winners fight each other and it'll be undisputed, and then it'll be undisputed again. That's what I want
so
to see. I don't want to see
that's the
Triple G versus Canelo.
that's the problem I got with Charlo fans. They want Canelo to fight the whole division while Charlo sit on his hand and fight the contender winner
They
or
want Canelo to
Highland
fight his
or
mandatory.
Centennial. Like, this dude ain't fighting nobody.
Canelo
Nobody.
is his mandatory. Charlo is
Nobody.
his mandatory.
Nobody. Nobody. He's not fighting a soul at 160. Nobody. Yet he deserves a title shot, and he does. Man, you got the interim title versus Highlander.
But why? I mean, he the
Come on,
mandatory.
come on, man.
They are, but he
Like,
should
that
fight him.
is
I
no
already explained
fight.
that's the biggest fight at 160 as far as ticket sales and everything. I'm telling you,
Okay.
in Houston, that would be a big fight. Triple G, man. Triple G had a chance. Triple G, that'd be a bigger fight, man. I'm telling you, in Houston, I think they do about 70,000,
This nigga, man.
80,000.
The fucking Charlo promotions and shit.
Okay, I'm off of mute now, man. Listen, ain't nobody try to see that Triple G shit again, man. Knock it the fuck off.
Exactly. I'm biased, dude. I'm biased. I'm biased.
I just told you. I just told you.
I'm biased. If he gets a strap,
I'm biased.
and if Canelo is a man of his word, if he gonna stick to it, let that nigga go grab a strap first. And you know who
I
he
don't
gotta
even
get that
want to
strap
see it
from?
then.
Doodoo.
I don't even want to see it then either. Like, I don't want. I want Triple G
That's
to retire.
That's the only way that shit's gonna happen. I don't want to see that shit either. He beat him twice. First one was close. Second one was convincing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody want to see that.
I'd much rather see Triple G fight Charlo. I said that when the fight was announced. I want to see that fight.
That'd be
I would rather see Triple G fight Charlo or fucking Doodoo's ass.
But that's
we wouldn't even be talking about Charlo.
WBC is like homeboy got mandated, and they don't talk about it in the press. Like, you have to fight him because they don't want to upset Canelo. That's crazy, man. So
who the fuck cares? If it's mandated, they need to stick to it. But he's been mandated to fight other fighters and he ain't fight them.
Triple G mandated to fight Charlo, but then he get to skip and go right to the champion. So you can't do that. If that's the case,
DJ, look at D Jefferson. D Jefferson in the chat. He giving Charlo excuses. He was under mental distress, and I ain't trying. Oh, his twin lost. Twin lost. Nah, man, that's an excuse, fam. That's an excuse. That's all that is. That's an excuse. Oh, his twin. Like, I'm not trying to hear about none of that shit. Charlo lost the fight, and you know what I'm saying. Nobody cares about the twins' connections, and he saw him lose. So, man, hell no. And the southpaw excuse, that's an excuse. Am I wrong? I mean, Willie Monroe, he was a southpaw. No,
different than southpaws. I mean,
wasn't Millie? Hold on, wasn't the fighter he was training for a southpaw, Willie Monroe?
Yeah, but Willie Monroe and Korobov.
So, isn't Willie Monroe more athletic? Isn't he more athletic than Korobov? I'd say he is.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not saying the guy is. I'm not saying he's a current pound for pound.
How many rounds did he go with Triple G? Like 6 or 7, something like that.
Yeah,
he went like 6 or 7 rounds with Triple G before he got stopped. So, hey, the damn Charlos, man. Push your brakes, Jalik, on that undisputed shit. I agree with Unbiased, man. I don't even think them guys can even unify at the waist that they're at, man. Shit, Jamel might not never get his strap back, bro. Sorry to tell you that, Jalik, but hey.
So y'all think Monroe better than Korobov?
He didn't say that. He said more.
No, athletic, because I know you love athleticism. You love using that.
That was your main points, man. That you said, Jalik. You said he's big, he's athletic, and he has a jab. But you ain't say shit about the defense. Without defense, you're not beating Canelo, bro. That ain't. Come on, get that out of here, bro. You can't just have power, bro.
Defense. Not only that, he'll stand his ground more and he'll counter punch Canelo. He's
can't
staying
just
right
be
there.
a big nigga with a jab, bro.
All
like
right.
being able to counterpunch against
That's
Canelo.
what
You
I'm
got to be able to
saying.
do multiple things with Canelo, bro.
Yo, Danny
I think
Jacobs came in that
yeah.
fight almost 200 pounds. He came in that fight almost
That's
200
true, bro.
pounds, and Canelo was still walking
Yeah,
him down
Jamal's
and
not even
beating him
bigger
up.
than Danny. Be real with you. Jamal's not even bigger than Danny.
Yeah,
So
he is. I think he
no,
is.
he's not.
He's
Come on, man.
he
This
like
nigga Danny Jacobs probably fucking
I think
walk
height
Danny
wise
around
Jacobs,
like
they
damn
about the
near
same
200.
height, but his legs look like it's bigger, so he got his legs. His homeboy got some skinny legs. Danny Jacobs. That kind of makes a difference.
Julie, you might want to stop before you have to chop off some of them dreads. Just
Nah,
saying. I know right now. I know right now. I know right
discussing
now. You
legs?
think.
Y'all act
I
like
know right now. You think
like
you're Jalik the A side, but if you keep on talking, you're gonna end up being Jalik the fade side. Just saying.
Bald fade.
Y'all act like Jamal Charlo work at Target or something. He don't got no skills and he got a full-time job or
Jalik,
But
something.
why the
Jalik,
fuck are
but
you? But
Jalik, you're
Jalik, why are
acting
you
like
looking at these niggas'
Charlo.
legs?
I ain't looking at their legs, but I'm just saying when you watch a boxer, I'm not no homo nigga. I'm just saying like you
I
can
didn't
just
say you
tell.
was a homo. I just said why you looking at legs. That's all.
I'm just saying like a nigga like a body type. Certain people was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You're
you know
about to
how
shoot
it is.
you
Some
about to
people are
shoot yourself in the
skinnier.
foot, man. Stop defending it.
Nah,
Jalik, do you wear anklet under the cowboy boot?
nah, I don't wear no ankles.
I'm
Uh,
fucking with you, Jalik, but stop
D
looking at
D
legs though.
D Jefferson
Red
says put a
Glove got his
ball off a
nose.
better fighter than Monroe.
he is. He is. Yeah, I never said he wasn't. What I did
Right.
say is that
Athletic.
what I did say is Jalik's whole entire point of Charlo beating a Canelo was athleticism
Let me ask you
and
something.
a good and a good hold on and a good jab and the ability to counter.
That's a
Right.
good
That's
ass
your whole.
whooping if you get in there with Canelo.
Hey, Black, how many days notice did he have to fight Korbov? How many days notice did he
Oh,
have?
I
He
don't
had
know,
10
bro.
days. 10
they
Okay,
days.
both
So
had it.
what?
Was
okay.
it was
So
a short
the
notice for
excuse
both
that
of
you
them.
was making for
Exactly.
AJ, the excuse you was making for AJ is like, yeah, his camp didn't go right. He had to change his
Never
opponent.
made an
It's the same
excuse.
energy. Like,
Nope,
what?
AJ just got his ass whooped
That's
I
because
the
all he
never
did
made an
was fight a
excuse.
smaller. All he did was fight a smaller version of fucking Miller, a
Never
little
made an
chubby,
excuse.
short nigga with active hands.
I
I don't give a
said,
fuck if he had a
Niggas,
full
you
training
niggas think
you
camp.
I'm
first,
nigga.
Jalik.
Hey,
Jalik,
I
this
don't care
is
if he
y'all,
had
what
a
you
full
said,
training
Jalik.
camp for that one. He was gonna
Jalik,
take an ass whooping.
hold on,
hey,
Charles.
do
Jalik,
y'all think I'm
you
trolling?
asked
Go ahead,
me,
go ahead.
Jalik, you asked me how's the rematch gonna go. I said, I got Ruiz. I favor Ruiz to win. I said in this rematch there's gonna be variables. And one of the variables is he's gonna know this guy is my opponent. He's not gonna have to worry about it. That's what I said.
All
That's
right.
how the rematch is gonna go. Never gave him an excuse. He got his ass whooped in the first fight.
All right.
Hey, man, do y'all think I'm tripping or trolling by thinking that AJ is gonna win the rematch
Nah, that's not
against Ruiz? Well,
trolling.
maybe think about that because y'all was talking about the short day notice. I think those are dangerous fights, man. When you fight an active guy, on
Yeah,
short day notice, and you
the
don't have
only
a
thing
full.
that okay,
Go
but
ahead.
in AJ, the whole thing with AJ was he was training for a bigger version of what he fought. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You fighting a nigga who's heavier, just like Ruiz. He was taller. Ruiz is shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Both active. It didn't matter if he had a full training camp or a short one. You knew what you was fighting. It wasn't like you got in there with Ortiz or you know what I'm saying, like a slick southpaw or nothing. You knew what you was getting into. And if you didn't,
Man,
you need to fire.
can
You
we
need to
take
fire your
away?
fucking trainer and all that shit
Can,
because
can,
you knew what you knew what
Sage,
you signed up for when you fought him. You was basically
can
fighting
we?
the same fighter, just Mexican and short.
That ain't the same fighter though. But go
No,
ahead.
they're not. I
Listen,
gotta say
Not the
that because
same fighter.
Ruiz is more proven. Ruiz is more polished. He has a better
no, 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 no,
amateur
no, no,
career
no, no. I'm just talking about active
style.
hands, heavy and
Okay.
heavier and heavy in stature. You
Okay.
basically was fighting what you were training for. It doesn't matter if you had a full camp or not. You still lost.
That speed was the major difference in that fight though. Gerald Miller is a very active. He throws the most punches at heavyweight, but he's not the fastest heavyweight with
Yeah,
hand
but I
speed.
could see, and if he was going to fight Miller, that's why I gave Miller a shot. I said Miller, active,
Throws a lot of
stamina. If he can get past the first 5 rounds with AJ, it's going to be a problem. Same thing with Ruiz. Ruiz took his shot, ate it. Oh, I can handle your power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I don't see Miller. I don't see Miller taking them shots, only because he was getting rocked by Dinu, and that dude, you don't punch like AJ. I never seen Ruiz. I never seen Ruiz stumble. I never seen before
Ruiz
that
never
AJ
went
fight.
down. Period.
Yeah, I never seen him stumble, get rocked, or nothing. And he fought some pretty big guys, obviously. So
yeah, I was looking at. Let me bring something. I was looking at your boy Dylan White. Some of those fights on the zone. I found them. Dylan White against Joseph Parker. That dude Dylan White, man, he better stay away from a lot of fighters. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, you just don't want him to fight Wilder.
What are you talking about, Julie?
Not Wilder.
We know what it is.
Ruiz to stop him. Ruiz to stop him. Yo, he wasn't looking too good. Like,
Why don't you? Okay,
I don't care what happens. Just give him his shot. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't care if he get knocked out. Just give him his shot.
I want to see the fight, but it's I'm talking about like his chances of winning is very slim. I definitely want to see the fight though, because it's
Damn, I wish Wilder talked like the way you talk.
I want to see the fight. I think he should fight. Everybody want to see that. Nobody want to see the Ortiz fight. Nobody. No fucking body want to see it.
You know I didn't want to see that shit. That wasn't the fight to be made.
Nobody. Like
that was not the fight for me. So it was controversial. Like, nigga, go kill yourself. I don't want to see that shit.
I'd rather see him fight White, but White, buddy, he fight sloppy. He was getting tired. I was like, whoa, buddy. I think he might get stopped by FA right now.
This nigga, man.
Jalik, man, you be on a roll and then you just bring out the double barrel and then shoot yourself in the foot. God damn. Nigga brought up FA out of God damn.
FA fights. No, FA is one thing I can say about FA though. He's been real active. No, he. I think.
When you fight niggas, what you call it, warehouse workers, nigga, you can fight every 3 weeks.
That's how you got to do it.
Nigga fighting UPS drivers.
Nigga fighting fucking what you call them niggas? The stockers, people that stock shelves at Walmart and shit. Like, nigga, he can fight every 2 weeks if he want. He ain't fighting nobody.
Like, that's how you trying to make Charlo out like he a stalker, like a stalker.
Hey, but Jalik, you didn't see White working behind his jab versus Parker.
He gets sloppy, man. He get tired.
But was he answer the question? Man. Was he working behind the jab versus Parker?
Listen, man. Come on, man.
And answer the question.
I like
his. He need to stay away from certain opponents. Like, what are you talking about, Jimmy?
He's scared. He don't want to see Wilder fight him. That's what it is.
He got the so-called boogeyman trying to keep away from him. So like,
Wilder,
he's trying to take attention away from.
Might stop him in like 1 round or 2. Like, that's not a good fight for Dylan White. But I want to see it though.
So Dylan White doesn't have a better defense than Brazil. That's what you're trying to say.
He just sloppy, man. Then he looked like he overweight a little bit. Like, I don't know how hard he's taking his training camps. What's the way he looking?
To be honest, White might not beat Rivas, so White might not even make it past Rivas.
That's what I'm saying, though. But he's good for boxing, though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he get a shot.
Come on, man. Look, what makes him good for boxing? Go ahead. Come on, Julie.
Nah, because he real outspoken, dog. We talked about this before. He actually might be too outspoken because it's like he saying shit that I know they probably like be quiet. Like he talk about, you know how it is when you too outspoken. So that's what I'm saying. That actually might be hurting him as far as behind the scenes stuff that people do. He talking about a lot of shit like AJ with the testosterone shit. I know they like, dude, this dude can't keep his mouth shut. So
hey, Jalik, I got a question for you. Speaking of that TUEs, now you don't believe Wilder has had a couple. I only say this because he's had a lot of surgeries on his hand, on his arms. You don't think that he had those?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Plus, he's the WBC champion, so I don't think they giving him anything.
I don't think so.
Out the blue.
No, but if you're exempted, then it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I know what you're saying, but I don't think I don't know if they're doing anything like that. What you mean, like cortisone shots and shit like that?
Just any kind of steroid that can help your tissue rebuild faster. So it could be anything, or it could numbing steroids too as well. All those. So it could be anything. He's had 8 surgeries. You don't believe he's had none?
You reached on that one.
So you mean to tell me he bulked up in 20? You mean to tell me he bulked up 20 pounds?
Everybody got an injury.
20 pounds.
Yeah, that was
20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Quick.
I think.
No problem.
I don't think
for the Brazil. What for the Brazil fight?
I think that's a low weight.
He didn't bulk up 20 pounds for the Brazil fight.
What was his weight versus Wilder? It was like what, 212, 215 or something like that?
Who
Wasn't
against
he like 230, 235
Nah, he
versus
wasn't
Brazil?
that. No, hell no. He
Nah,
was
he
like
was,
220, 225.
yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, he ain't too
He
big.
only put on like 12 pounds or some shit
And
like
against
that.
Ortiz, I think his natural weight
But
is
I'm
probably like,
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
yeah, you reaching, I'm biased.
Yeah, he wasn't no 230. Wilder can't that would be noticeable. It was noticeable when he was 220 because he was obviously bigger when he fought fucking.
That's
You
like
can see the
saying Gary.
you can see the difference. You can see the difference in him between that fight and the Tyson Fury fight. Like, he was visibly smaller in the Fury fight, but he was like 220 for the Brazil fight. And plus, he said he wanted to pack on weight. He even hired a fucking nutritionist, which he never really does. But I mean, shit. He
Yeah,
put
Wilder was
Fury.
212. He was 212 versus Fury.
Yeah, he was like 220 or 225 against Brazil.
My bad, y'all. I had to handle something.
That's all good.
It was
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
you're right. Yep, 223. You're right.
Yeah, he ain't gained 15 pounds. He wasn't that
But
big.
shout out to everybody in the chat participating. Oh, what's up, Corey Lee? Trav says, how Dillian White's legs looking, Jalik? What's up with
That's
you, man? You looking at niggas' legs now and shit, bro?
Trav got the nipples on smash, and I guess Jalik got the thighs and the
Oh
legs.
man, what is going
I'm
on
not saying
today?
I'm not saying like that. I was just saying like your size, like your body.
What in the hell?
Mello, no, the fight is tomorrow. Charlos fighting Sunday night. It's tomorrow night, man.
He fighting on the Lord's Day.
It could be upset alert, man. We don't know. We got to see how Jamel looks in his first fight after a loss, man. We've never seen this before. And from what I'm hearing,
talking cash
based
shit.
on what
And
Unbiased
since Cota-
said, he said Kota is not afraid of this dude. Like,
Who's picking Cota to win though? Anybody pick
Cota? Yo, did you watch that face off, Black?
Nah, I missed it, man.
Yo, Cota is talking cash shit. Even it was funny because he was like he was like the host was like, yeah, so what you think about the fight with Harrison? He was like, Harrison won. Said that shit with a straight. He said that shit with a straight face. Charlo's face was fucking priceless. Like, what? He was like, yeah,
Listen,
he won. He beat you.
He lost all his aura when he started crying on that podium, bro. Nobody's gonna be scared. Nobody's gonna be scared of you no more because you was crying in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? And saying you don't play.
Crying.
Yeah, when he said something about the video games,
like,
that was
come
it.
on, man.
That was a wrap.
That's
yeah.
it.
That nigga
Nobody's
Harrison
gonna be
sung
scared
that
of you.
nigga. That shit had me crying.
Yeah, man.
Said, what kind of whole nigga shit is this?
You know, I wanted to touch on this particular. I started to add this. It's crazy because all week, you know, I ain't been able to do a live stream. I'm like, damn, when I kick off live stream, we'll talk about this, and I forgot to put it in the title. But what's y'all thoughts on this, man? Because it seems like guys that get injured in the sport of boxing, they don't get no breaks, man. They automatically get written off as, oh, the nigga faking, he ducking.
He need more time.
Yeah,
shit.
like what's up with that? What's y'all thoughts on that whole situation? Like, we got Tony Harrison with his injury. We remember when Keith Thurman got injured. People didn't believe that.
I didn't believe the first two injuries until I saw the cast. Everything else was herpes, whiplash. I was like, nigga, you ducking.
Oh, and this too, I also wanted to bring up, like, since it's still related to injuries. What's up with when guys is out here, they unify, and then all of a sudden they get surgery? Did y'all hear about Julian J. Rock? He just got surgery.
Oh yeah, because I guess they that's true. Jared Hurd did too. Remember Jared Hurd with his shoulder?
Lomachenko unified, had to get surgery. Yep. Keith unified, he had to get surgery. What's up with all these niggas unifying and have to get surgery all of a sudden?
What are you trying to say? You trying to say this is a ritual or some shit?
I don't know. I'm biased. Help me out. I think 2 days ago, I'm like,
where you going with this, Black? What you trying to say, man?
I don't know, dog. I'm just trying to figure out, like, is this just a coincidence? Because every time I see a nigga unified, they all of a sudden got to get this surgery. I'm like, Jared Hurd unified. He had to get his surgery and shit. Keith Thurman unified with Danny. Oh, got to get this fucking elbow surgery. Julian J. Rock all of a sudden got to get a surgery. Lomachenko unified. Oh, got to get a surgery. God damn.
It could be a thing, Black. That's a good point you brought up. It could be a thing to delay like a mandatory situation to you know, it's certain thing that's going to be behind the scenes that we don't be knowing. That you right about that.
So Jalik, is that strategic? Like when a nigga
It could
unify,
be.
like let
It
me
could
just give
be,
myself
yo.
some time to
Yep,
stall and
yep. It could be because remember, Kell Brook kept doing it, and then eventually there's like you got to fight Earl Spence. Remember? Yep.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
he never unified
the
though.
nigga eye socket was
But
fucked
nah,
up, nigga.
certain stuff happening. You know,
well,
certain
that happened
stuff,
after the
you know,
Triple G fight, but yeah,
certain
yeah.
things happening.
Yeah, but that's what he just said, that he was talking about he needed
There's a certain
surgery before he
injury
fought Errol
to career.
Spence.
If you're
Like,
trying to
nigga, he just
fight
had his
certain
fucking
things,
face broke.
Yeah,
I was listening.
he deserved that surgery after
I
that.
was
Yeah,
listening
nigga.
to Jamal Charlo. I think Harrison injury is for real, but Jamal Charlo mentioned that he heard rumors. Yeah, I guess it's small. Everybody know each other in boxing. He mentioned that Homeboy got stopped in sparring and shit like that. So he really believed that Homeboy is faking.
Man,
Who
get
got
out of
stopped
here.
in sparring?
Tony Harrison. That's what they saying, and that's why they're saying that the reason why that fight was
Do
off.
y'all
How the
think?
fuck did he get
Well,
stopped in sparring, nigga?
hey,
I
they said
mean,
AJ got stopped.
yeah,
No, they said AJ got knocked the fuck out. There's a
That's
big difference.
I could believe the AJ one because
this
it's
nigga Charles.
I could believe the AJ one because it's a heavyweight. It's heavyweight, so that's more believable. But in
Yeah.
sparring, you're not gonna be knocking each other out. It's
Exactly.
uncommon, really.
Sparring's supposed to be light
how
touch.
is
You
that?
working on shit.
I mean,
Exactly.
some niggas got power, man. Like I heard of people getting stopped in sparring. I mean,
I just believe the shit with AJ. This niggas was like, fuck him. He over here on some cocky shit. Niggas would have him hard in sparring.
Well, it's heavyweight, so we could perceive it as light, but the heavyweights, when they throw in even light, you could probably knock somebody out.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
You fucking 200 plus pounds of weight, nigga, behind
That's
the punch. Hell yeah, you can get slapped still.
Man, that nigga had on a helmet.
Hopefully, Homeboy make a speedy recovery because he got injured. Now he probably won't be back until 2020. He probably ain't fighting no more. He gonna sit out the whole year.
Tony
Nigga,
Harrison.
what was the extent of
Hey,
his?
you know this
What
nigga
the
mad
hell was
about
the
that.
extent of his
He gonna
injury?
be. He got the cast on his foot, chilling with Sophia, man. He at the house. He comfortable, bro.
Yeah,
This nigga Jamel's going in stressed out. He got a hungry Mexican who just fought April 20th, same day as Andy Ruiz, and don't give a fuck about nothing to lose, nigga.
He don't though. I like
What
his.
if this nigga win, dog?
That'd be crazy. Or even if he don't win, see, it's important.
Just make it competitive.
Good, but Homeboy's saying he gonna knock him out, and he said he not gonna play with him.
Yo, he told him, he was talking cash shit. That nigga said, "You're not gonna stand toe to toe with me. You're not."
He said that.
He told.
I want to watch the face off, bro.
He told Charlo, "You'd be a fool to stand toe to toe with me."
Why would he, bro? All his wins is by knockout. He can punch.
No, but you gotta watch this shit because Charlo was talking about, yo, I like people who don't run. I like people who stand there. That nigga Coda said, yo, you be a fool to stand toe to toe with me. You're not gonna stand toe to toe with me.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if Jamel goes in there, like still looking for the KO and looking for that to trade and shit, he ain't learned shit from that loss, man.
I agree.
First off, he ain't accepting the loss, and that's why if you're not accepting the loss, then you don't feel you got to improve on that because you think you was robbed. Like Jamel is really hurting his career, right? Like I think that Jamel is not in a good place right now, man. And I think I'm not saying he's gonna lose, but I think it's I wouldn't be totally shocked if he gets upset by this guy Jorge Cota.
Come on tomorrow. What time that shit come on?
I don't know. I know.
I think about 8 o'clock.
About 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go commentary. That shit. And Rigatol on the undercard too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow. That's gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah, man. Man,
Who
I
Rigo
seen,
fighting? I forgot the damn dude's name.
Is he a name? Is he worth talking about?
No, he ain't worth talking about. He's just ain't nothing crazy.
I also seen that I'm trying to figure out which undercard this is on. This might be on the I don't know, probably y'all know, but did y'all hear about the Chris Arreola and Adam Konaki fight?
Oh man, nobody man, fuck that.
Yep, I got Kalinaki.
Kalinaki by a stretcher.
We don't know though.
Last hurrah.
No. Kalinaki went the distance with Charles Martin, so
no, I still think Charles Martin is
that's because
exactly than Areola, man. But I think Areola is going night to beating style, nigga.
Man, Kalinaki stopped Washington.
That was crucial.
You going to
Washington
the fight,
and Suzuka.
Huh?
You going to the fight?
Which one?
The Kalinaki.
Hell no, nigga.
You're not going? I think they had a couple other fights on there.
That's all. What card is that on? Is they not headlining or nothing?
Yeah, they headlining in Brooklyn because
Oh wow.
they said that date was.
Boy, they headlining that at Gleason's gym. Them niggas ain't fighting at the Barclay with that bullshit.
They are, you know.
Does Konaki have a big enough following to?
Yeah, they building them up in Brooklyn. That's right.
There's a big Polish.
Yeah,
it's a big
Polish
community in the city.
They
I mean,
put this nigga
New
on
York is one
pay-per-view
big
his next
melting
fight.
pot, but I don't. If it's at the Barclay, it ain't gonna sell out. It's probably gonna be. It's not gonna be on the main floor. It'll probably be some shit.
This nigga Trav in the chat says Konaki dumbass passed on AJ for Areola.
He wasn't in shape. He up. That's what happened. He said he wasn't shape. He
Well, if you serious about your goddamn craft,
Berto on there, guys. I'm Berto on the undercard, and they got Marcus Brown versus Pascal.
I don't know why Marcus Brown is fighting fucking Pascal. Nobody wants to see that bullshit.
When is Pascal gonna hang it up, bruh?
Yeah, he's done.
Man, it's bad, yo, and they shouldn't even put him on. I don't want to see none of these fights.
Pascal gonna end up being one.
But yet you gonna ask me if I'm going to the goddamn fight,
huh?
You don't want to watch it, but you gonna ask me if I'm gonna spend money to go buy tickets for this shit.
Because you right up there, and the tickets probably for $80. You can probably get good seats.
You might as well just go, bro, just to be there.
Fuck
that.
You know what I should have did? I should have bought tickets to go see Diana Ross. My sister just went to go see her today. She's performing in New York at Radio City Music Hall.
Nigga said, I'm not gonna watch Areola and Konaki. I'm gonna go see Diana Ross though.
Diana Ross is a legend, man. Nigga, you know who Diana Ross is?
You been watching Sparkle, my nigga.
I still got that movie on VHS, nigga. I still watch The Wiz, nigga.
Right, he's on down the road looking ass nigga. Yeah,
that's right. With Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, motherfucking.
Hey, her daughter fine though. I'm not gonna lie, or she got a fat ass.
Oh what?
Yeah, she got the cakes on deck.
She got a fat ass with them eyes. Them eyes is out of there.
Yeah, her eyes is crazy. Yeah, that's why.
She got eyes like Bob Arum.
That's why I'm attracting my statement.
She got eyes like Bob Arum, nigga.
God damn. Yeah, she be looking like she looking through your goddamn soul, nigga, your skull and shit.
She got the cakes on deck, nigga. She got the yams.
I'll be like, can you stop looking at my thoughts? Damn. Fuck. Damn eyes.
She ain't looking at you, nigga. She looking through you.
Y'all don't think Marcus Brown slowed down his momentum?
Yes.
Because after he fought Badu Jack, he really should be fighting a Vostok.
I thought he was supposed to get. I thought he was gonna get that fight. What happened?
Supposed to fight Cal.
Right, but Teddy Atlas already said Vostok is, he's not. They're not fighting Marcus Brown right now. He's gonna have certain title.
Got a good chance against Brown. I think that's a good fight.
Yeah. After his last fight, after Vostok's last fight,
Brown, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Marcus Brown probably
heavyweight motherfuckers is crazy. They ain't fighting nobody, man. I can't, man. Some of this shit I don't understand how they be doing their career. Marcus Brown, he got momentum, and then
beating on his girl.
Hey, Bivol said, "I'll fight you." Bivol said, "Hey, I'll fight you," but he fighting Jean Pascal. So,
oh Jesus, niggas need to. The fighters don't know when it's over, man. Your team gotta be able to just sit you down and be like, look, listen, man.
Like, yo, stop. Like, maybe
that's it.
Let's stop. Let's stop.
It's done.
It's like they didn't see Adonis Stevenson, what just happened to him. So I'm just or G-Man.
Zab Judah, you know what I'm saying? Zab Judah just got a little scared. He had a little bleeding on the brain, they said, but he cool now. But
that ain't little, that's major.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little scary. I don't think he in a situation as Stevenson, but shit, man. Fuck. He don't fight no more. Like
Andre Zab had all the advantages in that shit. Well, Berto just being walls, but you don't just see Berto get his ass whooped. He's always, at least he's competitive.
Andre Berto, man, come on.
Name a fight that you seen Berto get his ass whooped clearly.
Floyd.
Besides that one, I'm talking about like heavy damage.
Sean Porter.
Yeah, but Ortiz, that fight was competitive with Ortiz.
Hey, didn't Guerrero beat his ass?
Yep,
Guerrero beat him.
Guerrero beat the fuck.
I'm talking about like severe ass, like yo, hang it up, ass whooping.
Sean Porter.
Yeah, Porter mauled him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was kind of fucked up though. He was, he lost that fight, but it was a lot of headbutts and bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah,
I'm talking about he wasn't clearly like Zab got his ass whipped.
it was like Lamont Peterson almost. That's a retirement beating. The one Lipinets put on Lamont, he
Yeah,
knew he had to hang it up.
yeah, that was it. Fuck
so
that.
so the whatchamacallit get a retirement beat down. Devin Alexander, he should hang it up too. Because I didn't see that fight.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
should.
Oh, he got beat down like
it's a
that.
wrap for him.
Oh, okay.
And the sad part about that is that was Ivan's first fight at welter,
Oh wow.
and he breaks off.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Like Zab, whooped, he got his ass whooped. I even put the beats on that motherfucker.
You said you put the what?
I said I even put the beats on Devin.
Please tell me you put a soundtrack to that nigga, dog. This nigga, Charles Savage, bro. Savage. What the fuck? Is Carissa Shields hurt?
Yep, she got hurt, but I was just gonna talk about
what? Did I just talk about niggas unifying and shit? And god damn.
Yep. She got hurt. She announced the fight. She's gonna
Oh
move down.
no, I'm biased. I'm biased. Had to do a little. This is some ritual shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what's up with this bullshit. Niggas become unified or undisputed, and they all of a sudden gotta get these surgeries or these injuries come out of nowhere.
Hey man,
it's crazy out here.
Injuries
dog.
is part of the game, man.
It's brutal.
If you got some downtime, man, whatever you got fucked up, man, correct it.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense to keep on going with the shit. You just gonna make it worse.
Yeah. Hey, y'all get some closing thoughts, man. It's good to be back. Hey, we had 7 haters. Shout out to the 7 haters that came through, gave us some watch time. But y'all get some closing thoughts, man. I gotta hit the road and shit.
I appreciate you having me on. Shout out to everybody in this panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Charlos, I don't think they overrated or underrated. Jamal does have a chance against Canelo. I don't pick him to win. Charlo doesn't work at Walmart. He doesn't work at Amazon, so he's not a cupcake can like Unbiased is saying and Black is saying. Porter gonna get stopped between 10 and 12 if Spence go to the body. If he don't go to the body, it's gonna be a whole nother ball game. And hope and Porter can make it a rough, rugged fight like he did against Berto, that increases his chances.
I don't see that happening, but okay.
Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, I don't see Porter getting stopped. I see that shit going to decision, and fuck that. Everybody's all got to go. I'm sticking to it.
That's what's up. I'm biased.
Yeah, I agree with Charles just said. I think I got Spence UD. But I wouldn't be surprised if Porter won. It's a 60-40 fight, in my opinion. And yeah, man, I think Spence now needs to prove all the praise he's been getting. And let's see it. And yeah, man, just another good stream. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow or whenever Black is free. But salute to everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. And you know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening.
Black must be busy.
Hold up, y'all.
You gonna do your have you been training for your battle at 3 o'clock? I want to go.
I don't need to train. I already told you what we're debating. This dude, he said that Earl Spence could beat Canelo. Earl Spence punches like a light heavyweight. He also had Earl Spence stopping Mikey in 5. This dude's a Spence fanboy. He's not logical. I don't need to train for somebody like that. Then he said Wilder figured out Fury in the later rounds, and in the rematch, he's gonna knock him out in like 3 rounds. So
my fault, y'all.
Easy work.
My fault. So yeah, man, big salute to everybody that came on. My nigga Unbiased, Jalik the Leader, Charles D. Hamed was on here, Red Glove, Out TBA, and Rap.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah. Hold on, boss. I don't know about this. Yeah, that nigga.
It was a misunderstanding, bro.
No, I think you came in. You was being really rude. You came in, cut him off.
He didn't mean juggle balls, bro.
He didn't mean literally. He was just a figure of speech.
Yeah, he just said rub them, not juggle balls.
Right. But shout out to him, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know, everybody that fucks with us and everybody that hates, man. Shout out to y'all. Um, my closing thoughts on the whole topics, man. Homecoming fights could be a curse, man. Some guys can deal with the pressure, some guys can't. You know, the question is for Jamal coming up, is he gonna be able to deal with it? And can Javante Davis deal with it, man? Being in this homecoming fight for the first time. Spence versus Porter is I guess I'm hearing supposed to be on pay-per-view. I don't agree with that, but Errol Spence is he feels like he's a superstar now. So we gotta pay to see this fight. It is a unification. I'm definitely going to pay to see it. You know, I want to say 50-50, but, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm trolling. I'm just really giving Sean a really great chance, man, versus Errol. He's never been in there with somebody like a Sean. Sean
Sean
has
ain't never
definitely
been
been
stopped
in,
either, so that whole him getting stopped shit, I don't see it.
I do. Yo, I gotta give you props, Black. You be shitting on the PBC, but you still support though. I'm like, yo, this nigga, and a lot of people that act like they support, and they probably don't even buy the pay-per-view. So shout out to you for that. I'm gonna go see that shit, but I'm not buying that shit at all.
Nah, I'm not. Why would I pay pay-per-view if it's gonna be at the
Fuck
bar
that.
play? I'd rather just go
Buying that shit.
physically see the motherfucker.
Nah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, you know, I get him that smoke, but I support him. That's why I get him that smoke because after all the money I done invested into these fights and these events, I want to see some meaningful fights, man. You know what I mean? The best fights. So,
Yeah.
hopefully, you know what I mean, after this, you know, we can hear about the winner facing the winner out of Keith and Manny because I'm picking Manny to win, man. So hey, we got to see if Keith can do that.
You getting that one too, Black? You getting the
Huh,
Manny and Thurman?
bro, I'm a real boxing fan, man.
Yeah,
Not a fanboy. I'm a real boxing
that
fan.
one's
So
the card. That's a good card though. That's a more exciting and a better card. Yeah.
yeah, you know, you know, I'll be honest with you. As far as the Arrow and Sean shit, I got to find out who's gonna be on the undercard
Yeah.
too, because that's gonna mean a lot as far as
Yeah. Exactly.
you know, if it's really worth it or not. And then we talked about the Charlos. You know, I think that to me they overrated, man. They got to definitely prove themselves to me. Jamal is he's not a real champion. Sorry, Jamel, he's not a champion. Sorry, these guys is at the top of the sanctioning bodies in the WBC. They just WBC top contenders, man. You know what I mean? And I don't see these guys being unified. Definitely don't see them undisputed or pay per view. I do like Jamal though, you know, but I just think Jamal's in a tough division, man. One of the toughest divisions in
Mm-hmm.
boxing. And it's not gonna be easy to beat none of those champions, man. You know, none of those top guys. Whether you're talking about Canelo, Andrade, former champions like Danny Jacobs, Triple G, shit. Even if he probably fights a David Lemieux if he try to come back, I still think that's a dangerous fight for him. Like these guys are big guys. They have experience, you know, some of them have skills and it's just not going to be easy, man. And then Jamel, I mean, guys already seen what his style is now, man. Guys know that he's kind of, you know, he might have a tough exterior, but he got a soft interior. He's crying in press conferences talking about he don't even like playing video games and shit like that. Like at the end of the day, man, this guy he's not really who we thought he was, you know. When everything is up and he's doing good, you know, he's talking that most shit. Now when he loses and things is not going his way and people criticizing him, he ain't dealing with it too well. So I want to see how he looks tomorrow night. Make sure y'all tune in. I think it's at 8 o'clock. I think Eastern time. I'm not sure which network. Was this on Fox? Something like that? CBS? I don't know. But
Yes, on Fox.
whatever network it is, man, I'm gonna watch it. You know, we got to see if Jamel can look spectacular with this replacement opponent because we know how dangerous replacement opponents have been lately, especially a guy who just fought the same day as Andy Ruiz. You know, and he's Mexican, and he ain't scared of him. And he got all his wins came by knockout. So this
Definitely ain't
guy
scared
can
of the nigga. That
punch.
nigga was talking cash shit.
Samuel Shaw says on Fox. Okay, cool. So I mean, I appreciate y'all coming on. There will be more live streams to come. Like I said, I just have to handle business, put the priorities together, and all that stuff. So I appreciate y'all patience, and we'll definitely be back, man. So shout out to all my niggas in the UDC click. Make sure y'all go to the homepage, hit the channels tab, and subscribe to all of them. I'm the Black Horseman. We the UDC. We out.